Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. Hollywood After Dark. Today, of course, is the 27th of December 2021. What a day it has been. What a day, my friends. What a day. The Batman, the Bat and the Cat trailer rocking the internet, making it trend, making some people quick in their boots for what's going to be the future of Warner Brothers. And, of course, Zack Snyder dropping a drop that makes people lose their shit in more ways than one. We're talking about that. Snyder Cut harassment that needs to stop and needs to be called out. Recasting T'Challa. And vlogger and essayist Lindsay Ellis calling it quits. This is actually big for movie talk. All of that and more here tonight, Hollywood After Dark. Let's fucking go. Oh. Whoopsie. There we go. I forgot to remove that one from the studio. You see, it's not always I'm not always the best at what I do. What can I say on that one, guys? But anyway, thank you all very much for tuning on in tonight. Hollywood After Dark. It is a couple days away from New Year's. It is 2 days post-Christmas, and I am still living in a frozen over wasteland of Washington. We have several inches of snow, frozen roads, no plows. Thank God I have internet and heat. If not, oh, Matty boy would be having a very dull time. But I'm not. Today we have a lot to get to tonight. There's actually a lot going on for the last week of the year. A lot of craziness, some good stuff, some bad stuff, some stuff in between. So without further ado, let us bring in some people to help me out tonight. That, of course, my friends, your friends, you know them, you love them, RJ and Caden. How's it going, guys?
What's up?
I know, just getting you right into it, right? No half hour needed. Right into the fucking action. Welcome to the party. But there was actually, I did miss this one, by the way. Super chat from Simon Section, $5 man. Thank you. Says here, hey Jarbo, I cannot tell a lie. I have a crush on Lindsay Ellis. I don't care if she kind of resembles Janine Garofalo. Hey now, you're an all-star. Well, listen, just because she might resemble Janine Garofalo from, let's say, the mid-90s, around maybe the Truth About Cats or Dogs era, or perhaps post Mystery Men era, depending on what your fancy might be, doesn't invalidate your feelings of lust towards her at all. Just means, as I always say, keep it in your goddamn pants. If I see an eggplant emoji and a water squirt emoji from you on Twitter, sir, I'm going to be giving you a hard time about that. We've already dealt with that once. We don't need to deal with it again. Keep your eggplant in your pants and squirt when no one's looking. But thank you for that one, Simon. I appreciate it. Of course, it's going to be an interesting show. I know I've seen a couple people in the chat wondering what I mean by the title of Zack Snyder Needs to Stop. Well, there's a lot, actually, with that. I just want to dive into that. I just want to get that the fuck out the way. All right. I just want to get into that. We're going to start with the drums. And I'll tell you guys why we're going to start with the drums. It's because I do feel that at this point, we are at a situation where, quite frankly, Zack Snyder or the Snyder fandom needs to come out and say something. I know we bring this up quite often, but there's a difference in between speculation and outright crazy effing shit. And I think we're at a point now where we're seeing people jump to every possible conclusion that they can because they know that it's over. They know that it's not happening, but they are not going to admit it to themselves or other people just yet. And of course, we've seen that turn into something now involving outright racism.
Yeah, well, I was also going to say, too, it's not just that, but I also say it's some people who have admitted to themselves that's probably over, but they're acting like complete assholes to people who are still excited for the future stuff.
Yeah.
Which I mean, not just with the Richard Newby thing, which I know you wanted to talk about, but also just the way, like, I saw one account say, just today, if you're excited for Robert Pattinson's movie, then you don't deserve Ben Affleck, and that you can't say you want to see Ben Affleck's Batman movie either. It's like, well, fuck you. I can say whatever I want, Like, why can't I have both?
Well, that's kind of the point. I mean, what they're doing is they're effectively trying to create gatekeepers, and they are trying to argue that they know what's best and that everyone else is either a shill or a fake fan or something, because that's kind of what I get called most of the time when people get mad at me. They're like, you were never for the Snyder Cut. You just used it to get money and views. And it's like, I've been talking about it since the November 27th, like fucking, since 2017, since right after the movie came out, 2017. So it is what it is. Oh my God. Real quick here, just because I saw it pop up here. Andrew Dunbar, $20. Perform a spoken word version of Barry Manilow's Last Duet. I don't know that one, to be honest with you, but I will go and I'll look up the lyrics and we'll get to that later on. Thank you. But oh dear God, you monster. Thank you for that, Andrew. No, I fuck. Anyway, I feel that a lot of these people out there, and RJ, you're right. They know that it's over. They know that it's a done deal, but they're not going to admit it to themselves. And if they're attacking Robert Pattinson's Batman, if they're trying to sit there and say that if you're not a real fan or you're this, they always try to other people. I mean, remember, I like Zod Rider, but Zod Rider has outright tried to other people who don't live up to their expectations. Other people have done the exact same thing from the other side of the fandom, and that other side of the fandom often gets overlooked by everybody else, or they just get ignored by everybody else, and it's time for that to stop. Also, Reed Coles here with a $5 super chat. Nothing said there, so thank you very much for that, Reed. But if you have a comment, I'll definitely take a look at it when you post it. But thank you again for the support. I really appreciate that. So let's talk about what's kicking this whole thing off today. And that, of course, is Zack Snyder on Vero. These are the 3 posts that he has put out from just this week. And it has a lot of people really freaking out. So obviously we did talk about the Batman photo here, the Christmas Batmobile the other day.
Green Lantern.
It's not so much that it's so there's Green Lantern.
Green light in the other Batmobile picture.
Oh yeah, green light. Yeah, green light.
Green light.
It's been green.
Yeah.
Green Lantern ring.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't put that together, but that makes sense.
Like green lit. And also the chairs and the fire. Oh my God.
Well, we'll get to the chairs and the fire part in a minute here. But the thing with that is it's very crazy. But the Christmas Batmobile one kicked off the other night, obviously on Christmas, with that whole thing really being just hysterical in my opinion, because Warner Media or HBO Max or one of those Twitter accounts posted another thing of Aurora Borealis. And again, you had a lot of the smooth brains that were out there going like, no, don't you see, guys, it's connected. Yeah. It's all connected. It's all there. Just like the turkey image. We also got Anna Underhaven. How's it going?
What's up, Anna?
Oh, hey, what's up? Nice,
what's going on? So yeah, we're just kind of talking about this here. And then of course there was an image that Zach posted on Christmas. No, this wasn't Christmas. This was I think earlier today or yesterday. He posted this one here of an old Batman Batmobile one. And this is very similar to the very first image that we saw of Batman.
I believe he said it was another picture he took the same day they took the original picture. So.
Exactly. And
the thing is, I found this on my phone when digging. I don't know.
Hold on, I'll bring it up here there we go. So okay. So when digging out for the Xmas Batmobile. So
for that other picture.
So yeah, for the other picture, he had found it, and then he had posted this up there. So obviously it's just, he's like, oh yeah, I found here's the first one, here's the second one, and then today he just posts this, Deer Valley Resort, Park City, Utah, ski week, and I can't even.
What he's doing.
And I can't get the actual image to pop up, but we can see here that it's got an image there, right? It's got an image. I can't even open that image on its own. No. So what do we see?
Jarbo, it's 7 chairs, right?
I know it's 7 chairs around a fireplace. Fire meaning, I don't know, whatever the hell it could be.
Lit and then
lit.
Green,
it's lit. It's the burning embers of the fandom.
Lit.
Right? It's a little bit on the dark side out there. It's a wasteland. Maybe it looks, it's not a nightmare, but it could be protecting people from a nightmare.
The chairs are like covered in like snow, but you can say that's ash. And it was burned down, the Wayne Manor, and the Wayne Manor was going to be repurposed to become the Hall of Justice.
Well, hold on. Just like the Phoenix, it dies, but it comes back to life. The Phoenix rises once more.
Hey, I think that's controversial, right? That the Snyderverse is restored, and we're getting it in 7 years. Because each chair resembles a year.
Yeah, and that, well, it's each or if you are the uncultured nerd over there on Instagram. This was sent to me, by the way. Just saying here, #Unite the 7, #Restore the Snyderverse, and again, Mr. Taylor Murphy, who's like, I don't want to be a scooper. I don't want to be in any of this stuff. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Has absolutely no problem posting this shit all the time, which gets, all of those old fans of his who were all duped by Lightcast in regards to the motion comic. Everyone out there who was part of that whole we know what's going on shit for the better part of a year, if not longer. The one guy who said that Ben Affleck has signed contracts for his own series. You know, all of this stuff. He's out there saying
God.
this, and then he wants to still play. I had nothing. You know, I'm just out there. I'm just a fan. Then put it on your regular account, Taylor, not on your culture.
I just want to say real quick, like, there's nothing wrong with like enjoying these pictures and like discussing them. Like, harmless speculation's fine, but when it turns into, oh my god, guys, he's teasing it because it's confirmed to be happening, it's inevitable. Yeah. That's where we get into problems.
Yep, he posted 2 Affleck pictures, so 2 Affleck movies. Pictures equals movies, and they both have green lights in them. Green light can mean 2 things. Green Lantern and green light. So I really think that this whole thing about Keaton being in Batgirl is false. I think that it's really Affleck that's in this movie, and this whole reporting of Keaton being in Batgirl is just them pushing this whole thing where Affleck's dead, and they're trying to trick us. They're trying to trick us into thinking that he's dead or he's not going to be no longer be in this.
Ben Affleck's back, guys. He's getting his own movie.
Oh yeah,
he's getting 2 movies, and those 2 movies will feature Green Lantern.
Well, here's the thing with that, right? So you've got a lot going on here. You know, you've got Andrew, god damn it. I see your super chats, but I'll get to them in a second, you son of a bitch. Thank you, by the way. Music Mania says, yeah, the Snyder fan base is insane at this point, or as of this point. It's not, I don't want to think all of them are insane, but I do think a lot of them live in ignorance, if you want my honest opinion. I think a lot of them live in ignorance, and I think a lot of them out there don't want to acknowledge either how crazy they're acting or how crazy other people are acting. And the reason why I say that has a lot to do with this Facebook post that was making the rounds today, coming in from the Restore the Snyderverse / the Snyder Knights fan group here. And a lot of those names, by the way, are cringe in my mind.
They're very cringe.
Very cringe.
Wait, so hold on. So is this post an example of white knighting?
Shut the fuck up, RJ.
But this is the post I was referring to, that the whole thing about Ben Affleck not being Batgirl is false.
Yeah, so let's so we have to look at this here, because this is something that people are sharing and people are believing. And again, it's kind of wild here. So he says, this is from Maurice, I can't pronounce his last name, Chike Ugowono, maybe? No disrespect, this is what Maurice is posting. Shortly before Christmas, a cast sheet for Batgirl was made public, from where it was generally deduced that Michael Keaton would replace Ben Affleck as DCEU's Batman, even though Michael Keaton was repeated and Ben Affleck's name puzzlingly absent. On Christmas Day, Zack Snyder posted his usual cryptic pictures, this time the Batmobile with a green light over it. Or I'm assuming this left people guessing. Is Zack telling us that Ben Affleck still got the mobile? Same way Henry Cavill says decape is in the closet, or even better. Why not to say the?
I know.
Why not? Because it's like, is decape in the closet? Like, it's going to go towards an accent, and that's not going to be good.
Well, I was gonna mention like, there's already a massive there's already a massive issue here. It wasn't a casting sheet; it was on the official Warner Brothers UK website. Plus, it was confirmed in Hollywood trade articles, so it's not like some casting sheet that leaked out. Like, they're kind of like de-emphasizing that to make it seem like it was just some kind of like weird leak or whatever, when it wasn't.
Yeah. Also, I'm just getting really strong Ugandan Knuckles vibes off of this, which is not a bad thing, because I love Ugandan Knuckles. So, but if I read it in the Ugandan Knuckles voice, I would get canceled instantaneously. But you know D-Way? I know D-Way.
You want the cape in the closet, or even better, the green light means Ben Affleck is a good D.
Oh, okay. Let me.
let Jarbo take it over. Caden.
I can't. I love you, Caden, but goddamn, no. All right. When asked by a fan about the image, if it was an art or a tease, Zack simply replied, "Always both." Because he never will tell anyone no. Have you guys ever realized that? Like, he just never does that. Still, the disinformation about Keaton, who's in his 70s, practically older than J.K. Simmons' Gordon. Did you see how J.K. Simmons was ripped for the Tomorrow War? Continued to fester. So since people still didn't get it 8 hours ago, Zack did it again. This time as clear day pick as Ben Affleck as The Dark Knight. Sorry, I do like that. Not Henry Cavill or Godot. Momoa, Ezra, or even Fisher. It's 2 Ben Affleck hints to subtly debunk Keaton misinformation. And finally, Zach drops the mic, or Zach mic drops with a pick of 7 chairs around a watchtower type round table with a fire hearth in dissenter to significantly life or alight the still burning, still alive, The Justice League. That should be the next movie, by the way. Just The Justice League. Call it that.
With a D. With
a D. With a D. That's it. Because or 2 double D's for an extra D of with another D for extra dickin'. All right, and then what's the upgrade line from Idiocracy? Upgrade spelled with 2 D's for a double dose of extra pimpin'. Anyway, all right. So at this point, even non-DC aficionados get the hint. If you are a DC fan and still misinformed, be rest assured, we've been here before with Zach. Still tendering receipts that always deliver. Zach hasn't been this teaseful since after Zack Snyder's Justice League dropped. For Zach to share these DC-related images while in contract with Netflix implies when he could have been sharing zombie turkey pics or Rebel Moon concept art or glimpses from Twilight of the Gods, that he is far gone in his negotiations with David Zaslav and has a creative authority to share these since they are not misleading, but actually leading. And I agree with Sifu here. That does give me QAnon, Q-Borg vibes.
Or hold on.
No, bring back the image again. I want to see
hold
something.
on.
It's funny how they say the whole Keaton thing is misinformation. When, like, RJ was saying that, like, Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, Variety, and even though, like, people like to, whatever, say about the rap, but even the rap, it's just like all these people were saying, yeah, Keaton's in this movie. And he's like saying Zach knows, and he knows that Keaton's not really in this movie. It's Affleck. What?
Yeah, it's like it's very weird. It's very weird.
Not only that, but with this whole thing too, isn't it just as more likely that Zach just likes dropping stuff for his DC fans to enjoy, and he's not really putting much thought into it either? I mean, listen, I understand there was a history of him teasing stuff up until the release of the Snyder Cut. I absolutely understand that. Could this be him, like, poking those flames, like, trying to stoke that fire and say, hey, guys, there could still be hope? Maybe, but just act like, oh, it's a for sure thing. Oh, it's so obvious, guys. You don't know all this and that. It's like, I don't know, man. It reaches a level where it just gets to be, like, that's why people think some Snyder fans are insane. Like, that exact Facebook post is exactly why people think that the Snyder fandom is, like, full of, like, conspiratorial Q-Borg people, okay? Like, you're not
Don't you know
yourselves.
that Zach teases DC only? DC only with his post. He doesn't tease what he's doing during the day. He doesn't tease his current and upcoming projects. He only teases DC. So everything's a tease. Didn't you know that, RJ?
Yeah, everything's a tease, you guys.
I'm tired of getting teased in media. I actually want some more satisfying conclusions.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the point, right? That's kind of the point is, hold on here. Yvonne, great. I love this here. Hold on. I'll get to that in a second. Yvonne says here, Zach De Snyder will sing, "We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it." But I agree with Mladen here. Zach just wants to show some cool images. All right. Like, that's kind of the whole point.
Also, when was that Batman image posted? The second one, the picture of him with the Batmobile.
That was yesterday.
That was
today. That was today. That's right.
What came out today?
The Batman trailer.
Batman trailer.
So is
he teasing that the Batman is an origin story for Affleck?
Yes, Caden. Yes. No. In actuality.
Oh my god.
Listen, and that no, but that's the thing. That's what it fucking should be. All right, that's what it fucking should be.
I still disagree with that. I'm glad
it was originally planned to be a Ben Affleck vehicle. So
I get that, but
I'm fine with it being its own thing. The trailer, which we're gonna watch here in a couple minutes, I saw it earlier. I loved it. I want to watch it again and everything and talk about it. But it's like still. I think they should have tied it in together. I get why not, but
my point being though is, isn't it more likely he just posted that because Batman was on the minds of the fans anyway? So it's like give them a little something to celebrate Batman Day or whatever. Isn't
sure
that likely?
I mean, sure. Like the thing is, what Geeks here says that Ben Affleck is a producer on the Batman. Is he?
I don't know.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Is
that just because he was originally involved in the project?
Ben is still Ben, and I think Joe are both producers, and I think Zach is as well.
Well, I've got a question. Was there ever a point when Matt Reeves was the director and it was still going to be a Ben Affleck project?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Because basically the timeline is so Ben Affleck and Zach and Jeff, and then it turned into Ben and Jeff and Jay Liva. Then it was just Jeff and Jay Liva and Ben and Matt, and then Ben dropped out as the star and as a writer and just let Matt Reeves take it to his point. And so it's Zach is like, how he was a producer, executive producer, whatever. I forget what producer role he had. The Suicide Squad, it's kind of similar here, where he's going to be a producer. He's going to be credited as a producer, but he's not like probably not.
He's not actively working on it. Yeah.
Right.
All I'm saying is like, so what we know is that there's a connection with the current regime and everything else. So it's all connected. It's just not, business wise, it's connected, not, narratively speaking, it's connective. Although James M here says Jeff Johns is not a producer on this film. But Hamada is, Hamada absolutely is. And
it also seems like they're taking inspiration though from some of Jeff Johns' comic book work, particularly Batman Earth 1, plus some of the New 52 stuff with Batman Zero Year. So they are taking some inspiration from like the Jeff John era of comics, which I mean, hey, you could basically hate what Jeff Johns has done with the movie side, some of the shit he did, but nobody's gonna deny he can write a good fucking comic book.
No, he definitely can.
But I mean, to kind of get back on the point here, the overall aspect though is that things are changing when it comes to Batman at DC, obviously Superman at DC, at least for a while, and a lot of people are having trouble really kind of wrapping their head around that. And what they're also having trouble wrapping their heads around is the fact that some people out there might have a little bit of a difference of opinion. And yesterday we talked about Richard Newby, who is a writer. Who listed that his two favorite movies of the year were The Suicide Squad and then Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, those are his two favorite DC movies.
Yeah.
So he said my favorite DC movie of the year was The Suicide Squad, then number 2, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Never mind the fact that Richard Newby's written so many articles for The Hollywood Reporter praising the Snyder Cut and writing some fantastic pieces about it, plus great articles about Cyborg and the Black Experience and all that stuff. No. Obviously, Richard Newby's a sellout. He's not a true Snyder fan, of course.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where, oh, by the way, apparently Affleck is not producing the Batman.
Okay,
according to IMDb.
Okay.
But I did see Abel bring that up. I just wanted to confirm. Anyway,
okay.
So there's that. But RJ's right. This guy is getting attacked, and it's pretty bad on some of the attacks here.
It's really bad.
This one guy here says you throw shade when you don't get the response you want from the fandom, and then prop up others who are far more toxic. You've been nothing but a part of the problem and trying to get certain people canceled. I'm factually, speaking from experience, so block me too, asshole. And and then he says here, some of these people are some of the same folk who were begging me to write about those movies and then using my piece to bolster their own sense of superiority about liking superhero movies because they don't have a single original thought. It's too damn funny. And he's out there, he's blocking a lot of them.
He's 100% right, because months ago when the Snyder Cut came out, they were using his articles to say, oh, look at how the media's talking about the Snyder Cut now. Look, guys, the media's in our corner. They were loving his articles. Then all of a sudden, he says he likes The Suicide Squad as his favorite DC movie of the year. Now suddenly he's a fake fan. Now suddenly, he's just a toxic asshole.
Yeah,
and
it's not like he donated a lot of money to AFSP with the whole... It's not like he's friends with like Wonder Meg and like Nerd Queens and the people like that talk. It's not like he's in those circles, and has done stuff like you said, written articles and has helped put the Snyder Cut more into the conversation. And and they're acting like now he's this big traitor and attacking him for no reason just because he rated a movie 1.5 stars more than the movie they like. And now it's like, ugh. And so like what I also said today was that like this is disgusting behavior. And what's even more disgusting behavior is the fact that none of these people are really calling out the people that are attacking him, like the people in the fandom. Like you have people outside the fandom that are looking at this and be like, "Look, this is bad," and no one in the is really, like, I don't see anyone really like saying anything about this. And if someone is saying something about this,
the thing is,
then
some people
please
celebrating
show me.
this.
But I don't see it, and so that's even more disgusting because you're just letting this happen.
Well, so I'll say that to kind of run, like, I guess you could say maybe an alternative, just a kind of contrarian opinion here. There are people out there that are like, well, what can we say? How can we say this? Where can we, like, how can we call everybody out, sort of thing? And I understand that there's always kind of a fear in doing that, but like when you see it, say something. You don't have to actively go looking for it, but when someone like Richard here is literally reposting people that are saying this kind of shit, it's a good thing to kind of say something about it. Now, to be fair, he goes over to this one right here where a person named Mateen calls him an ugly monkey.
Yeah,
and says,
that's fucking bullshit.
This is like really bad now. But I'll say this though, and this is giving credit to Wonder Meg here. So she asks him, "Can you send me the link so I can report it?" And, he says that the person already took down their account. So Wonder Meg is very much a person who is, I think, doing the right thing here. I think Wonder Meg is doing what she can do. And that's one of those situations where that's good. But the thing to consider, though, is that, she's one of many who aren't saying anything. And a lot of those people out there, they're the kind of people that get really, really, really upset when you poke at someone's religion. But they don't actually do anything to stop harassment or, maybe argue against the Capitol insurrection or something. I don't know. Not throwing any shade at any one person in particular, Dawson. But anyway, and then we got this one here from the Louis Centeno show, who is a big Snyder Cut fan. And he's responding to Richard from yesterday saying, "I don't care if he's your favorite filmmaker. You either speak out against it or you're condoning it. Either way, count me out of that fandom. No support, no press, no hashtags from me on that front." So this is where
get that. I totally get where Richard's coming from.
Yeah, and he's right.
Either you speak out or you condone, or you're basically saying you condone that shit. He's absolutely correct on that.
Yeah. So he is absolutely correct on that one. And then Rich and Louis here, who I found out unfollowed me today. Because he used to follow me. And then he says, "Richard, I understand, but if Zach and all the other cast has been professional and nice, why punish them because of a few toxic fans? That drives me crazy. Why do you focus on the few when the majority, including the cast, have been nice to you? Just hit the block button." And it goes beyond that. When they start calling you like, when they start basically saying like, "Go back to Africa" sort of shit to you. That's what
it's also unfair too, because not everybody handles online harassment the same way. You're basically putting the expectation on Richard that he should just suck it up and deal with it. That's basically what you're telling him. And maybe that's not the intent, but that's how it comes across. You're basically saying, well, it's just a few assholes. Sorry, but you should know better that we're not all like that. It's like you're basically downplaying his experience and saying what he's going through and his emotions don't matter. Which is really, I just think it's disgusting.
It's toxic and disgusting.
It's very toxic. And I definitely agree with Wonder Meg on that one by asking to see it and then block it.
What I also would say is that if they had the slightest chance, with this current regimen and also Zaslav's regimen, to get this Snyderverse restored in any way, shape, or form, by attacking someone who's put the Snyder Cut in the forefront and in the conversations and is now saying, "I don't want to cover this stuff anymore," and he's obviously fighting back, but seeing all these people attack him, they might be like, those people don't deserve it, so never mind. No.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of the whole point too, is okay. So look, as I've said multiple times, and I'll just quickly reiterate this, The Snyder Cut happened for a multitude of reasons. One was the fan campaign, but it wasn't solely the fan campaign. The fan campaign drew attention to it, but what was, as far as I understand it, what really kind of like kicked it off, what was that first domino to fall, was Netflix inquiring about purchasing the rights when they were negotiating with Warner Brothers for Army of the Dead. And when that happened, that is when I think Warner Brothers was like, hold on, wait a minute, we have to do something with this. Obviously now, if a competing company wants to come in and buy the rights to this, we've got to do something. This is leaving money on the table. And I think maybe looking at the Snyder Cut, the Ultimate Edition of that, how well that sold when that first came out, and the hype from, the fact that it's been an ongoing conversation about Zack was probably a couple of the things that led them towards that. Never mind, HBO Max needed a hit project in order to be, when it was first coming out, in order, because if you think about it, I just want to say this. When they announced that the Snyder Cut was happening, HBO Max had just launched. And that was something that was really big in order to push people to getting HBO Max because of the goodwill. So, and it was a whole 9 months, or no, it was 10 months away at that point. And when it was 10 months away, all the fans bought HBO Max subscriptions, which bolstered their earning potential before the movie even came out. So, I mean, we have to look at it from that perspective, from as far as business goes. So, in essence, my take on it is just that the fans, they don't realize that. And they've just realized that they haven't realized yet that it's over. And so now they're turning, in some cases, to blatant racism as a way to bully people who disagree. And that is unfortunate. I do feel like so to kind of get to the whole thing about Zack himself, when I said Zack Snyder needs to stop, what I'm referring to is stop teasing DC content on your fucking Vero. At this point, it's causing more harm than good. And it's telling people that there's hope when there's not. We get some crazy Q-Borg-esque type of posts on Facebook. We get people that freak out about it on social media. We get obvious grifters like Taylor Murphy from The Cultured Nerd that are still trying to ride this trend to get people to forget about all the bullshit that they've done. You get a whole bunch of that, and it all stems from one person. And that one person should be, in my mind, talking more about what's going to be happening versus not. I agree, the whole thing about no Rebel Moon stuff and no Planet of the Dead stuff, that should be what's coming. But
I also think with the turkey, the picture, the Final Crisis, like I was talking with a friend, saying we all know the Final Crisis panel that he refers to when he was going to do this was the whole world's the Justice League fighting Darkseid thing. And I was just thinking, what if he used that panel for Rebel Moon or for Planet of the Dead? Like, for Planet of the Dead, he can have it be Zeus, be the Darkseid figure, and have we are the Army of the Dead type moment. Like, it's not just for DC. He can be using that to inspire himself for these other things. Or he can just be saying, hey, I'm reading this book and I'm thankful for you guys to let me be the fan I am.
Well, here's the thing. Speculation's not a bad thing. Speculation can be fun. It can be cool. I understand that, listen, I don't think Zack is trying to do any harm by sharing posts that are just innocent, cute little pictures that could potentially be teaseful or kind of fanning those flames because he knows there's a desire to see stuff continued. But when it gets twisted into stuff like this, where you're basically enabling people and catering to people who are being toxic, racist assholes, at what point do we need to just say, you know what, it's cool he's teasing stuff like this, but we need to look in the mirror a little bit and say, you know what, is it even worth it at this point?
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough position to be put in,
Well, no, and the thing is, though, I understand that it's not his fault. All right, I just want to make that abundantly clear. But I think he also knows. I think he also knows how far it can go.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows exactly what he's doing. And that's kind of what I'm talking about. Is I like the guy. I like his movies. I think he's a genuine person. But it really does boil down to just a lot of craziness that doesn't ultimately go anywhere. And it just keeps people on edge, waiting for the next Z drop. Or if you know anything about QAnon, the Q drop. Because that's what these people wait for. They wait for the next thing. And then the next thing. And then the next thing. And then the next thing. And they get more twisted and more warped in their mind. And then they start acting out in the way that they're acting out, which is one of the reasons why I don't mind calling this out when I see it. Because here's the thing. is I'm definitely not against that. I don't care if it makes people mad or not. All right. And I'm fine with it. So anyway, we've been on this for about 30 minutes. There's still a lot more to get to tonight. There's still a lot of super chats actually to get to. People have been very generous. Thank you guys. Just to kind of get to this, says here, Andrew Dunbar says, you're welcome to Jarbo, because I got to go and take a look at that that thing. Andrew did the song he wanted. Oh, I lost the comment there. Yeah, I'll get to that one there. Reed Cole's here for $5. Thank you. Says, if Ben Affleck is done with IP movies, do you think Robert Pattinson's Batman could be the main one for Flashpoint after? Oh, you forgot to put that on. Well, Reed, thank you very much for the super chat. No. Well, okay. So I don't believe that Robert Pattinson. Well, I see. I feel like the worlds are too different. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be very weird, I think, to have Robert Pattinson come on in and be the main Batman for the DCEU.
They're gonna want to see the reception of how that movie is first before they make any moves like that.
Yeah. Well, and given how popular the Batman trailer was today, and in general,
but like a trailer can be popular. It doesn't necessarily mean the film's going to be. Like, I know that movie's going to make a ton of money, but it depends how big it is.
It's been so clear. It's been so clear that Robert Pattinson is your main young, active Bruce Wayne, and Michael Keaton's going to be playing an older Bruce Wayne that fills more that mentor role and organizes and is really more in charge of like a future Justice League team. It's been so clear that's the direction they're going in, but yet people are still like debating that and saying, "Oh, that's definitely not what they're doing." I mean, it's so obvious. It's just bizarre to me. It's so bizarre.
Well, again, a lot of people I think are just they're holding out hope that it's going to continue, and I understand that, and I don't want to. I'm not trying to say don't speculate or whatever, but understand where things are. Read the fucking room, I think, is the biggest one, really. But look, if Pattinson ends up becoming the DC's main guy, that should be fascinating to see how that plays out. I feel Warner Brothers has made a lot of mistakes.
Hey, listen. If the Batman is the future of what they want to do with DC, sign me the fuck up for that.
Yeah. Oh well, then you get this guy right here, who I'll bring up because RJ sent me the tweet, and this is the kind of people we're talking about here. The kind of people that say here, this guy here, George Saya. I'm seeing some mutual
forever.
Yeah, I know, right? Supporting Pattinson's Batman. How dare you guys support this shit after everything you've done to Affleck? You guys shouldn't make the Batfleck movie anymore. I'm ashamed of you guys. And then like ratio to hell though, right?
Yeah, all the replies are. You should take a look at the replies too.
I haven't got to use this yet, so here's my chance. They beating your ass in the quote replies. Let's see. I refuse to believe that this person running this account is mentally stable. Yeah. You act like we gaff for reals. I don't know what that means.
Oh God, be careful! No porn comes up, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah. I love this picture. I love this meme. Impressive. Very nice.
Very nice. Let's
see the quote tweets.
Oh yeah. They on your ass, boy. I've been waiting to use this meme, so here you go. Cry and piss. Okay.
Oh, you still have that message up on the screen, by the way.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you for that one. All right. Cry and piss, you retarded loser. That's a little mean. None of us have done anything to Affleck. He left the role of Batman because his life was falling apart from alcoholism, and he needed to get help, which he did. This has nothing to do with us supporting the Batman movie. So anyways, I'm going to watch some stuff that has Cheetah in it.
What?
I mean, I don't know. Get a life. You're really so childish. And that's the thing. We're starting, get some bitches. I think that's kind of the motto for life in general. It's just get some bitches. It's 3 simple words. Get some bitches. Why can't you leave Affleck alone? I'm tired. Affleck was the worst Batman. Get over it. Batman's bitch.
I don't agree with that.
But look, I love the name though. Batman's bitch's bitch. All right.
Okay.
So it's just
we got fucking 2 Raimi references in a row.
Oh yeah. So let's see the actual replies here. Okay, here you go. He says, the Pattinson stands think I hate Matt Reeves or Pattinson. No, I don't hate anyone. I just decided not to support this movie for several reasons.
Oh my
it's
God.
just that.
Explain.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, Zada.
That's why. Saying here. Oh, well, you read your own damn tweet.
Dude, Batfleck is awesome, but that doesn't mean I can't love and support all the other Batmen. They're awesome in different ways. Let's support Pattinson and hope he's the best Caped Crusader yet. Because why wouldn't you want another great Batman, right? Like,
Exactly, guys, exactly. But on that note, we have one person who's going to be joining. This is going to I think this is where it's going to get a lot of fun. Kinda. Mad Max the Mandalorian, what's up, buddy?
Hey man, I slept a lot after work. I helped my dad, and then I made a mad reaction video earlier, and then I thought I'd pop in for a little bit. We talked about the Batman trailer, right? The Batman.
We're getting ready to do the Batman trailer. I just had to get there some super chats, and then we're so we'll get to that real quick. But Blue Jay here says, "What's up, everybody? Happy holidays. I want to let Caden know that a hater called your voice boring. They are wrong. Well, you got to stand, Caden. You got to stand."
Hey,
I could.
If the number one thing is to start having a fandom, and having a fandom for me is awesome. Blue Jay, I don't know who you are, but thank you. Or fan group. Oh my god, words are jumbled in my brain right now.
Don't listen to them, Caden. They're just haters because you won the fandom award. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Now hold on. Did you spell that FANDOM or FANDOME?
Yeah, there you go.
Was it Fandom Awards?
Yeah, Fandom.
No.
Man.
Okay. Okay. There you go. All right. Andrew Dunbar here for $10. Thank you, buddy. Says recite Macbeth, Act 5, Scene 5, lines 17 through 28. Do it, DeJarbo. Okay. So I pulled that up here. I don't know. I've never seen Macbeth. So I don't know I don't know the context of this. So I guess it's very quick. We'll just get it. This is so Macbeth is reciting something here. Says, "She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty place from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time, and all of our yesterdays have lighted fools. The way to dusty death, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player, that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale, told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing." Oh, so it's like a lot of idiots like on the YouTubes that talk a lot of shit like me. I got you. So there you go. That's my very quick non-practice Macbeth. Obviously, I need to go to take Wayne T. Carr acting classes.
Oh my god.
No, that's not even a jab either. I really would. It's not a jab. It's not a jab.
That's why
it's not a jab. He teaches Shakespeare. He teaches Shakespeare.
He does teach Shakespeare.
He's in that Macbeth movie.
He's in
because he's like he's in that as like a
theater teacher. At school.
Can I share with you?
Thinking that Joe was taking a jab, you guys are wrong.
I was not taking a jab. I was actually being nice. Very nice there. All right. Did I? Okay.
Can I share with you a thumbnail? I'm very proud of this thumbnail.
All right.
Let's see it, Max.
Let's see what you got there. Okay. Oh, is this the Bigot Baby? Yeah, we were gonna if there's time, we were gonna take a look at that because apparently his video that's a great one, by the way.
Max, you
I'm pretty happy.
How was his video?
He would basically set up the whole preface. Well, there's Zoe. He called Zoe a shield for criticism. Like he's so ignorant that he acts like a minority or woman character is a shield from criticism and they don't warrant their own merits. And he's complaining
does he know that Catwoman has been black like twice before?
Yeah,
but he didn't really mention that much. He was kind of, he just saying because she's probably progressive and a minority that she's a shield from criticism. They use that angle. God. And then he's basically, I'm not a fan of Catwoman. And like any time
where the fuck were these people like when the first trailer came out and Catwoman was all over? Why are they only complaining now?
Right. And then anytime there'll be like 50 seconds of Batman awesome action, and then Zoe will come in the frame. There's a lot of Catwoman.
I'll tell you why
about this Catwoman.
Because it was a really slow news day. That's why.
Yeah. But I'm pretty happy with that thumbnail. I found the tier PNG file on Google.
That's a good one. Yeah, it's not the I use a different one, but that one's pretty good too.
Oh, you have to send it to me because I'm gonna keep putting them in thumbnails as babies.
Oh yeah, no, Jeremy is a gigantic crybaby. So
So I'm pretty happy
Uh,
with that one.
Hey, be careful doing that though, because I don't know if YouTube will be like, that's not advertiser friendly because you put a baby in there.
No.
YouTube loves babies. Just not the bigot ones.
Jesus Christ. Eric says here, I thought this is over with Eartha Kitt and Halle Berry. Exactly.
Well,
he didn't
exactly.
complain about her race. He just
Also,
was being
also
vague.
in the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Harley Quinn show, Catwoman's black as well.
That's
Max,
true.
did you take a look at the comments on the Quarterings video at all?
No.
They are so racist.
Yeah, we're gonna
like,
take-
horrific.
Andrew here is asking, what was the consensus about DeJarbo's Macbeth? He votes not bad. Thank you. My acting has been getting better. So there's that. But all right, there's still some more to get to here. King of Golden State, $10, buddy. Thank you so much. Is after watching yet another Batman trailer, kind of teeters on BVS trailer territory, meaning they're getting close to spoiling too much like BVS. How did that turn out? Well, I mean, okay, I haven't.
share a similar concern, to be honest.
Well,
I do feel like they're starting to show too much.
none of us have seen the movie. Asterix. Which I won't specify on that one because I can't. But I'm just saying, it's like, I don't know how that is. But BVS, look, here's the thing with that, right? They spoiled the Doomsday thing in BVS in
Which
order
was
to get
stupid.
It was stupid, but it was to get butts and seats, because at the end of the day, and this has been proven true, people like spoilers. People like to know what's going to happen. They really do.
Back then though, when they did the Doomsday reveal, most of the online community was pissed. They're like, "This
Yeah,
looks horrible."
but here's the thing though with that, right? They still all rush out to go see the movie, $180 million opening weekend. So none of that mattered. What tanked the movie was the bad word of mouth because of the way that it was edited. You know, the Ultimate Edition was better by a mile. We know that, but still, look at No Way Home. Look at Venom. Spoilers come out, leaks come out, and what does that do? All it does is increase hype and speculation and puts butts in seats. As Spider-Man has now hit $500 million domestic. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. So it turned out that wasn't what hurt the movie. That wasn't what hurt the movie. The Doomsday reveal in the trailer, it angered people, but guess what? They still went to go see it.
Yeah,
So-
but I would argue, because I was there, I was online on Twitter when that trailer came out. Everyone was so excited for that movie, but all of a sudden, when that trailer came out, the conversation around Batman versus Superman turned a lot more negative.
It turned sour real fast.
Yeah, it's like it soured everyone's conversation around that movie. It was really bizarre to see in real time.
Yeah, but people still turned out in droves to go and see it. So sometimes a negative conversation doesn't mean shit.
You know what?
That's my point.
Jarbo, imagine if, like, in a No Way Home trailer, they just straight up fucking showed, like, Doctor Strange turning into Mephisto.
And well, the way they edited the Doctor Strange, the No Way Home trailers made us think that he was Mephisto.
It was a misdirect. It was like,
No,
They
definitely
misdirected that. So how much? So I mean, maybe they're getting better at the misdirect. You know, because BVS did not have a misdirect, but maybe if they would have hinted at something, you know,
True.
it would have been, because there was I mean, look at the Justice League trailer from Comic-Con. At the very end of that, it has Alfred, and Alfred, you know, somebody walks up to Alfred and he's like, "Oh, it took you long enough." I'm paraphrasing.
yeah.
Right.
Now
And
we know who it was. Now we
Yeah,
know who it
but
was
for the
back
people
then,
thought
yeah.
people thought it could have been Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, I
People
remember
thought it
that,
could have
Jarbo.
been Martian Manhunter. People thought it could have been Superman. They thought a whole bunch of different things because the way that scene was framed was like, oh, it's somebody big, we don't know. But again, also withholding that information is also going to do well as
And it was
well.
never
So
in the theatrical cut, by the way. That was never in Justice.
it was, that was actually the one deleted scene. That was the one deleted scene on the Justice League DVD. Because when that's what it was. That was like the one deleted scene on there, because when they did that scene for was it the Justice Con, right? When they did the scene for Justice Con.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that
That-
was him in the black suit.
That's why people had seen that scene before and they were freaking out because this was him in the black suit. So there's that. But here's another part of that as well. Looking at the Book of Boba Fett, which comes out now in just a little over a day, all the marketing that we've seen is all from the first 15 minutes of the episode. And that has got a lot of people speculating about what's going to be coming down the pipeline. So we don't know. And now we're going to wait to see what happens. So it can work both ways, where you either show too much because people don't want to not know before they're going on in, or you hold back, but you tease. So I think holding back and teasing is the better option. But a lot of people are also kind of dumb. And Andrew Dunbar's follow-up super chat here for $5, I think summarizes that perfectly. Andrew, thank you. Says the moral of this story is that none of us is as dumb as all of us. So there you go. I kind of agree with that one. And then Ash here for $10. Thank you so much, Ash. Really appreciate that. Saying, I started Uber Eats today and you said you've make $100 for 3 hours. I'm in Murrieta and worked for 6 hours, 9 p.m. to 3 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. today. And I barely made 60. Is it better at night instead of lunch? Any tips? So yes, it is better at nighttime between the hours of about 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. The reason why is because most people these days are working from home. In fact, they're not really going to be going back to the office. I think 30% of the workforce is going to return to the office. The rest are just going to stay home. So more people are going to be not really ordering at home, but they might order for dinner. You're also in the middle of winter break. So kids are home, which means parents are generally with their kids. So it's going to slow down on that as well. If you're going to do the morning rush, you have to do it before 9 a.m. We're talking like 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., maybe 8:30 in the lead up to school. And then after that, the evening time is the best. I will, again, the more you do it, you're going to find hot spots. You're going to find out which restaurants tip more, and you're going to be able to play the game a little bit better. There's no negative points against you for declining an order or canceling it once you get it. With Uber, they're not going to show you the address, the delivery address right off the bat. What they're going to do is they're going to send you a little notification that tells you the estimated pay and the mileage. Right? The timing and the mileage. So always take a snapshot on your phone of that before you accept it, because you're not going to be able to look at it again. And then Google where that cross section is to give you an idea of just how far you'll be driving, and then ask yourself what's around there and is it going to be worth it? Anything that's $3 or less, don't fucking take it. I don't care. Generally speaking, anything less than $5, don't take it, because it's all about, the tips, and you may or may not get them. People can also tip bait on Uber, which is a pretty terrible stuff right there. But again, you have no recourse for that and you have no way of knowing. So it is very much a gamble. Those are the best tips I can offer right off the bat. You know what? Good luck. I like doing it. I do make about $100 for, $30 an hour most nights. Right now, this week, we're in a frozen hellstorm, so I can't do shit. But yeah. And you'll find areas that work out well for you. So,
by the way, if you tip bait people on Uber, you're a fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, I handed the order to a lady a couple weeks ago. I fucking handed her the order and looked her in the eye and handed her food, and she fucking docked me $6 tip.
The only reason I've ever had to lower a tip on Uber is because like the lady like just completely didn't check the order at all, and it was like the absolute wrong food. That was it.
Well, to be fair on that one though, you know what? They hand it to you. So when you go to the restaurant, I thought you were
supposed to check it though.
No, we're not supposed to open the bags.
Right.
Like we're not supposed to open the bags.
I don't want
like,
you opening. I don't.
A lot of people.
Didn't Uber say though, like they're supposed to make sure you get the right food?
What we do is we go, okay, we'll hold up our phone and go, is this the food that's in there? And they go yes, or they go no. They're the ones who confirm to us. So we then take that on their confirmation.
The assholes
yeah, McDonald's has a sealed bag because they have them in those they have them in those sealed paper bags. They should at least where they have them where I'm at, where they put like the only downside of that is they put your drink and they put your hot food together in there. If the drivers aren't careful, it can then spill. So I'm very careful with those things. But yeah, no. We have no control over that. We're literally just the courier. Would you get mad at an Amazon delivery driver? Like if they delivered a box that had the right address, but it was the wrong item? You can't be mad at the driver because the driver's simply the courier.
Well, thank you for clarifying that because I didn't know. I thought I thought Uber was the one who had to check and make sure.
No, dude, I've had Chipotle, for example, used to put like a sticker on their bag, and like the stickers were shit. They're fucking shit. And like the sticker would come off and I would be like, frantically trying to stick it back together because I had a woman call me after I dropped off the food and she's like, why was the sticker off of my bag? And I'm like, ma'am, it came off the bag. There's nothing. I tried putting it back on. There's nothing I could do. And she's like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to eat your fucking food, lady. Like, because there was at the time, there's an article going around that said that a lot of Uber drivers were stealing people's food, skimming off the top, if you will. And I trust me because I'm a fat fucking guy. People see me and they're like, "Are you snacking on them McDonald's? Huh? You getting some of them chicken nuggets?
Now
What
they
you doing
steal
there?"
the bags post COVID.
Now they just steal the bag. Exactly.
Yeah.
They just like.
Well, my point is though, like if I like even that one lady, like I went back and gave her like I went back and increased the tip because I did feel bad. She drove like twice to go get stuff, so I felt really bad. But like if I'm tipping somebody like $10 or $15, I don't go back and say never mind, you only get $5. Like no, it's an asshole move. You don't do that.
Yeah, it's that's kind of the whole point. Is just that's how it works. It's fucking terrible, dude. But that's the bullshit. And there's no protection as drivers. If someone tip baits us, we're fucked. If we go pick up an order from a restaurant and the restaurant gives it out to somebody else, and we have to cancel that order, we're fucked. We don't get compensated for our time. So it's like, with DoorDash, you get compensated. It's a gamble across the board, but I don't, that's just the life of a driver.
The life of a driver.
Life of a fucking driver. So let's continue. Hey Jimbo, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's up? I was just gonna say, I worked in a restaurant, and one time a DoorDash driver picked up an order, but we had 2 DoorDash drivers in the restaurant, so automatically they just assumed that it was their order, so they actually took the other DoorDashers' order, and somehow we got an email back from DoorDash and saying is this your fault or what's going on here? I'm like, we don't even know. But we looked back at the cam footage and the guy just walks up and just takes the food and walks out.
Oh no, well that's the thing. There's a lot of restaurants they were doing that for a while. They like Chipotle, Panda Express, a couple of locations would have the food just out, and they would just go like, "This is for DoorDash, this is for Uber, this is like Postmates or Grubhub," and then people just walk up, and they don't ever check, right? Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I've been
on the food too.
Yeah, and the name's on the food, but that doesn't matter. You go into like a crowded restaurant where they have they have the food left out, you can just gank it. Like on what was it, Cinco de Mayo, Chipotle was like running at least an hour and a half behind on any mobile order at all, like because they were just slammed. And so I got an order at the end of the night to go there when it was like right before closing, and I get there and they had like 15 bags of food that were just sitting there, all mobile orders that were never picked up because of the wait, but because they left them out, the food was just sitting there. And the manager looked at me and he's all like, "You want any of this?" And I'm all like, "Fuck yeah!" I grabbed like 4 bags, took them home. Like just call my girlfriend, said we got dinner, like the next couple days and shit. Chipotle, make that ass bleed, And so that's just kind of the whole point. Is like it works like that sometimes, but it's just again, there's very little oversight from these people who are making like minimum wage that aren't going to give a shit, And the drivers, we're kind of on like a timetable. So, if there's a delay or whatever, it fucks us up. We can get people get really mad about that. So thankfully I live in a pretty understanding area, and I've been doing this long enough to kind of know what to say and when to say it. And also most of the people who work at the restaurants know me. So when they see me come on in, they know what I'm there for, and they will actually like skip other people to get my order first because I'm really nice to them when I'm there. And I always say, please, thank you. And I'm very understanding. And as a result of that, I get hooked up all the time. I'll even get free food from them.
Nice.
Because they like me and they chill out and shit. So, all right. So, we lost Anna.
Yeah, she went to bed.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, cool. Sorry. There's so much to get to tonight. So Andrew here for $20, buddy. Thank you. Says, perform a spoken word version of Barry Manilow's last duet. Like the whole
Didn't
song?
you already put that up in the very beginning?
I know that was the he really wants this. I don't know what it is. I have the lyrics up right here. I don't know the song.
I think he just wants you to just to talk the lyrics, I guess. I don't know.
But it's like Barry Manilow and Lily Tomlin.
Oh.
Like Lily Tomlin. So I don't know. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I guess I'll roll through real quick on this one because he paid $20, and so that's, thank you. All right. let's just, I'm just gonna, I don't have any kind of timing or pacing or lyrics or music to pull from here. So let's give this thing a shot. All right. You creep into my heart and make my heart burn. You sneak into my mind and make my head ache. There are things I long to tell you. You're too much blonde. You're much too blonde. I'm going to rap it. You snore. Look, it's time to face the music. Bye-bye. Don't slam the door. And I don't want your flowers anymore. This is the last duet. Last chance you're going to get. No more harmony for you and me. This is the final song. This is when the music through. This is the last duet I'll ever do with you. You're not the only one that I want. Ooh, toodly do, honey. Okay? Don't go breaking my back. Don't call me. I'll call you. Back together, reunited should feel so good. They say, I hope there's no hard feelings. Don't go away mad. Just go away. Because enough is enough. Is enough is enough. Too much, too little, too late. Tonight, when I'm bored with you on board again. This is the last duet. No chance you're going to get. No more harmony for you and me. This is the final song. And when the music's through, this is the last duet I'll ever do. I'll never do with you. That's the end. Okay. And we lost
That would
Max.
honestly be a great rap song for today.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
All right.
Did your rap kill Max?
I think no, he said his dog was fucking around.
Okay.
His dog is
all right.
always going ape shit.
Yeah, Callie does that. Probably heard my voice and went the same way. There are super chats I've missed simply because I have all right, because we were talking for a while, so I'm trying to catch him up on him. Okay, there's a lot there. All right, I think we're good on that. All right, so that was there's very Shatner-esque, I guess. I can't do Shatner that well, but thank you very much. Okay. My God, guys. All right, let's get into the next thing here, which of course is real quick. One of the things I wanted to point out today that I just didn't do yet was the fact R.I.P. It's been 5 years since Carrie Fisher passed away. So
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 5 years, man. I mean, I woke up the morning the news came out, and my heart was just absolutely broken. It's hard to believe it's been 5 years. It really is.
Yeah.
well, it was really sad too that Debbie Reynolds died the next day.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, cardiac arrest.
So I mean, you've got you've definitely that I remember when I cried when I found out because Kenny Baker also died right around that same time too. He also died in 2016.
Yeah.
So we lost two Star Wars royalty, and then what was it 2019 for Peter Mayhew?
Yeah, it's been a tough couple of years, man.
Yeah.
We also lost Jeremy Bullock as well.
Oh right, the Boba Fett. And David Prowse too. David Prowse died.
Prowse as well,
Darth Vader.
Yeah, Darth Vader died. So it's but Anthony Daniels is still a hateful bastard. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, and Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, they're still around.
They're still kicking it.
Yeah. Well, Harrison Ford, I think, has actively attempted to kill himself through different means and just keeps surviving. It's like, I'm going to fly this plane. And then
somehow keeps surviving all those horrible plane crashes.
Keeps crashing. But how did he get hurt on the set of Indiana Jones? Like it was hurt his shoulder or something?
Something like, I mean, remember Force Awakens? The fucking Millennium Falcon door almost killed him.
Oh yeah. I heard the story. I heard was that it ended up really it almost took his head off from what I heard, and it's definitely crazy there. So anyway, let's continue onward for right now. There are some more. Oh, let's get to the other super chats real quick because those are all okay. I don't want to leave anyone hanging here, but there's still a lot to get to. Carlos Maldonado, $20, man. Thank you so much. Says, why is it that Warner Brothers won't transition their DC animated department to write for the live action films? Because it's all prestige over in the live action stuff, right? The animated side of things is not it's not theatrical. So there's the animation group that focuses on their theatrical side of things, doesn't really do much with the home video market. And I would assume that the home videos probably do pretty well because they keep releasing them. So I'd argue they sell pretty well. And when you're not having to put in that much money, and then after that, you're able to pull in a pretty decent amount of return, why would you kind of, fuck with what works? But I feel they should probably put more in theaters.
They should have had Paul Dini and Bruce Timm involved in constructing a cinematic universe. I've been saying it for so long. With bringing those guys to be part of something would have been really cool and really special. But
yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, and that's kind of the whole point is they need to as I've said, they need at this point they should probably scrap their entire live action lineup and just go straight up animation. Straight up. Outside of the Batman. All right, I'll grant the Batman. But no, really, it's
no live action still like because there's the animation has that stigma that's for kids that you're never sadly going to beat in the West at least. You need live action. You need live action.
I disagree, RJ, because going back to The Killing Joke, whether you liked it or didn't like it when it came out, animated wise, they did a Fathom event for it. It was one night Fathom event. It did so well that they actually added a second night because all the theaters kept selling out. Then they put the movie on Blu-ray, and it was underneath Zack Snyder's Justice League for 4 weeks at the second most highest selling Blu-ray and DVD for 4 weeks. So
listen, absolutely. Listen, there are some animation that does cross over really well, but for the most part, a lot of the general audiences still kind of view it as kiddie shit, which isn't fair. It's not fair.
Well, they should still take the fucking shot.
No, I agree. They should be putting in the work, but I feel like they don't want to get too much financial risk. Yeah,
because Teen Titans fucking Go happened. Or Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of it did decent, didn't it? Did okay.
Titans Go to the movies. Let's see, box office. 52.1 million on a budget of 10 million. So yeah, on that front it did pretty well.
Wait, is that 52 worldwide?
Yeah, USD.
Oh, okay. Yeah, successful, I guess.
I mean, I'm assuming that's worldwide. I don't know. Worldwide, yeah. Internet. It did 29 million domestic, 22 million international, 52 million worldwide.
Jeez, that's not that grum. I guess that's okay. I guess, but damn.
Well, when I was at VidCon 2018, they actually were screening it early, like a few weeks early, as like their final day event. They're like, "Do you guys want to watch Teen Titans Go to the movies?" And I'm like, "No, I'm gonna go get high with my friends. That's way more entertaining than whoever the fuck this shit is." It's still pretty terrible. Rational here for $5, buddy. Thank you. Says, I hope critics don't bash Pattinson like they did with Batfleck for being too dark. Dude, no, they're not going to. They're definitely not going to do that. But at the same time, they absolutely are going to be hypocritical. Because Pattinson is going to be looked at as like an art house movie. You know? Where it's like, it's going to be very dark, very dim. You know, like, I mean, it's going to be violent. It's going to have like, you know, very adult themes in it. And they're going to be all over that shit.
Well, no one, listen, I said this earlier, but like nobody's complaint with Ben Affleck came down to him, the character, or the character being portrayed in a more serious light. That wasn't why people didn't like Ben Affleck. I feel like a lot of the issues that came down was the general negativity around the DC brand at that time. Because BVS was such a divisive movie. Plus, two, I feel like people were not really receptive to some of the writing choices in that film. I don't think if anything, people loved Ben Affleck. Even the people who didn't like BVS said Ben Affleck was the best part of that movie.
Yeah, well, that was kind of the big thing with that too, is going into, you know, I remember when they announced Ben Affleck as being cast, and that pissed off a lot of people. Back Gal Gadot and you know, Ben Affleck were both heavily criticized when they were cast in the movie in 2013. They were both heavily criticized for their casting. And I mean, so much so that I actually supported both of them. And when there was an image Gal put out of her getting trained up and like, she was like putting on muscle, and a lot of the comments back were just like, oh, fuck this skinny bitch. We don't need her in this, you know, she's not Wonder Woman, blah, 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 blah. Like, well, where are all those assholes now? You know, that was back in 2014. It's been almost 8 years. Where the fuck are they now? Oh yeah, they're not here. You know, they're not here. Like they've either been converted or they shut the fuck up. And that's really about it. It's kind of ridiculous there. I don't think they're going to bash Pattinson. I think Pattinson, there might be a bit of a lament for Batfleck at this point. There might be a bit of a lament. Some of those would be like, well, this was supposed to be a Ben Affleck movie. Just imagine this, but Ben Affleck, that would have been great, sort of thing. You might get a little bit of that, but I think the movie's going to be well received, considering that it's a mixture of Year One plus Saw. So,
well, Year One, 0 Year, Earth One, Saw. It has a lot of inspirations in it, absolutely. So,
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I'm really, really, really excited for what's going to be coming with the Batman. Holy shit, H bar, it's $100.
Holy shit!
Holy shit, man. Thank you, buddy. Oh my gosh, thank you.
God damn.
Angry Joe wanted Gina Carano for Wonder Woman. Also enjoy it. Angry Joe wanted.
A lot of people actually wanted Gina Carano. I remember, I think even John Campia talked about the fan casting of Gina Carano back in the day. No, it's really funny. A lot of people wanted Gina Carano back then. A lot of people.
Like, I mean, sure, body wise, she definitely matches like the idea of Diana.
No,
Like,
I remember it was because when Gal Gadot got cast, everyone's like, "Who the hell is it? This skinny girl from Fast and Furious? Why didn't they get like a real fighter like Gina Carano?"
Oh, you mean the skinny girl from Fast and Furious who was also in with the real fighter in Fast and Furious 6?
Well,
because they were both in Fast 6 together, guys.
They were,
by the way.
they were.
And they both died in the same part of the movie too. They did.
Oh, yeah, they
Gina
did.
fell out. Gina was kicked out the plane, and Gal fell off the car.
Damn.
Yeah, right. Gotta love it. Gotta love Fast and Furious physics. Anyway, Jesus Christ, dude. Holy shit. Thank you so much for that, buddy. Thank you very, very, very much for that one there. Yeah, wow. I never know what to say on that one. I don't want to kick it off the screen because there's other chats to get to here. But damn. Thank you very much, man. All right. With Jess here, $5. Thank you. Says, I've had problems with Uber, DoorDash, Instacart, and other services. They expect us to have their deliveries ready when they have to shop through the aisle. That's a big problem, actually. DoorDash, they'll tell you this is a shop. This is a shopping order. Uber has that card now, but I never activated mine, so I haven't done it. Instacart, fuck it with a fucking red hot poker. Here's how Instacart fucks you over if you're a driver. Okay, so what Instacart will do is you sign up for batches, or you sign up for batches at times, and you get on in. Oh no, sorry, you sign up and you go and you look on the orders that are there, and like the orders will range, right? Well, some of them will be like a decent payout, but it's like 3 individual deliveries. So it's like you're shopping for 3 people for like $20. And the way that
Holy shit.
what?
Oh my.
I haven't even looked yet. Okay, hold on. Anyway, yeah, I agree with Jess there. There's a lot there. Hold on. What the fuck we got? Oh my god. Shiny dude. Elmo, your turn. You guys, holy shit. Holy shit.
What
Thank
is happening?
It's like, were you here the night that happened beforehand where like everyone just kept one-upping each other and it
No,
turned into an
I don't
$1,100?
know.
It was an $1,100 night.
Holy shit.
It was an $1,100 night. I'm not even kidding you. Holy shit.
I like
Mary-
how he's like, I'm gonna top H sports. Just put 60.
No, that's how it happened last time. That's how it happened last time too. Is like they were Elmo and H Barts were kind of going at it, one-upping each other and everything else. That's you guys are Geeks here says Super Chat Wars. Yeah, wow, holy shit. You guys are, thank you so much. Fuck, dude, that's fantastic. Holy crap. I should like send you guys something. I don't know, like a hug. H Bart's here. Throws down $5 more. I came into some money recently. Also, Elmo is not here. Well, I appreciate it. Regardless, you guys are fantastic. I thank you all so much for that. Yvonne here saying here, are we going to have another $1,000 night again? I mean, I'm not complaining. You're not going to hear me complain.
You missed the part. So H part said that Elmo finds the whole group boring now. I thought Elmo loved us. What happened?
What?
Oh, right. It's I think it's like the Snyder stuff, really. I think it's what the Snyder stuff is. Elmo still pops in occasionally.
Okay, well, Elmo, if that's the case, then I completely understand the Snyder.
Yeah. This is kind of like, I mean, like, I've been really, to tell you guys the truth, I've been really trying to think of ways to like engage in conversation, right? I've been trying to think of ways to like do more to where it's not just like, let's bitch about what's going on, but like have actual conversations about stuff. And that's kind of what like I'm working on. And so, yeah, obviously, these things happen. Zeno here says Elmo was right. I mean, he's not wrong, Zeno. He's not wrong, to be honest. I just
Trying to be better.
try to be better about it. I just want to call out bad faith actors. Andrew says $215 in under 2 minutes. It's very true. Thank you guys
Merry
very
Christmas,
much.
Matt Jarbo. Jesus.
Yeah, no, totally. And there's still more super chats to get to here. Holy fucking shit. You guys,
We
man,
haven't
you
even
guys,
got to our main topic yet.
I haven't even
Yeah,
gotten to the
super
main
chat,
topic
man.
yet either. All right. Hold on. HWAD here says Elbow may be my friend, but he can be as odd as fuck Jarbo knows from my DMs. That is true, but he's still a nice enough guy. So I'm not worried about Elmo. I just want him to get vaxxed at this point. So that's what I care about with Elmo, buddy. Thank you with that. Okay, real quick here, let's kind of come through these. Ash Eternal, $5. Thank you again. Says also the navigation for Uber sucks ass. Do you recommend using DoorDash instead? What's better? I use a combination of both. That's one of the ways I'm able to kind of pull in the 30 an hour. Oftentimes Uber will be what does it better. But there's different times, and you'll learn just by experimentation. The navigation for Uber, I think, is more precise at points than even using Google Maps, which is what DoorDash uses. Again, it's really just once you start learning your area a lot better, you will find out that it's a lot of the same repeat orders, like repeat business, repeat customers. So you'll be fine. Like I can navigate my whole area now most of the time without even really needing a map because of how often I do it. So it's just stick with it. Don't be upset. And if you want to do DoorDash, DM me on Twitter or something. I can give you a join link that will, I can maybe earn a little money if you hit like a certain threshold. I think it's like 300 deliveries in like 2 months, and that seems like a lot. 300 deliveries seems like a lot in 2 months. I can average like 15 in a night. So they add up quick. Anyway, thank you. Reed for $5. Thank you, Ben. Says if you were to choose a Michael Giacchino soundtrack, which one would it be? Mine would be Coco or Spider-Man No Way Home now. No Way Home definitely is up there.
It's an amazing soundtrack for sure. Up is iconic.
Up is all the way through is fantastic. But if I'll tell you this though, it's for me, it boils down to one 9-minute track that he did. And that is the only thing that was on Cloverfield. It's the Roar Overture. And that was my very first experience with Michael Giacchino that I can recall. And that is what kind of set him in my mind. And that to me is still one of my all-time favorite musical scores. And I fucking love it. And if you haven't heard Roar, you need to go listen to Roar. It's 9 minutes, all instrumental, and it feels like you're listening to like the soundtrack from an old 1950s sci-fi creature feature movie. It is awesome. I love it so much. That's what I would pick for that one there. Ash says here for $2. Thank you for the advice. Wish me luck tomorrow. Good luck, Ash. We're pulling for you here 100%. Reed here for $3. Nothing attached, but thank you again, Reed. Andrew for $10 more. Thank you, Andrew. And says here, search YouTube and find J.K. Simmons singing the last duet in Oz. The contrast between you and his version. All right, I'll look that up. We'll see. We'll see if we can play that too at the end there. I'll go and find it. There's still so much more to get to.
I got like 3 more super chats.
Oh, you fucking guys! You guys are like, we're not going to talk about the Batman tonight, are we?
Nope.
All right. Did I see Nicotina popped in? I thought I saw. Hey, what's up, Andre? If you're here, man. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Elmo Turner. Elmo. Okay. J.K. Simmons' last duet. All right.
Play it. He said play it.
Play it.
Last duet. Okay. This is from. Oh my God. This Beecher and Schillinger in Oz. Holy shit. Oh my God. Fucking Beecher, dude. That guy just had a hell of a time in that damn show. All right, we'll play this real quick because this is Warner Brothers, so they're gonna already ding me for one thing tonight. So we might as well
get dinged for 2 things.
Get dinged. It's okay.
Why
I can
not?
afford it. I can afford it with this tonight, 100%. Thank you guys. All right.
There's no screen.
Oh, sorry. It's also a little low too. It's a little low. This all right.
You creep into my heart
Is that J.K. Simmons?
No, that's Beecher. He's coming up in a second.
Burn. You sneak into my mind
Oh, what?
and make my head.
What the fuck?
This is...
Look, it's time to
Oh, no.
face the music.
This is uncomfortable.
Bye, bye. Don't slam the door. This is the last duet, last chance you're gonna get. No more harmony
What the fuck?
for you and me.
What the fuck?
What in the world is this?
Oh, you guys have not seen Oz, have you?
No.
No.
Oh,
I've heard of Oz, I think, but I've never seen
Is
it.
that
Oh.
on HBO?
yeah.
Oh, I've heard it then.
Schillinger is like the lead of the Aryans, the Aryan Brotherhood in the show.
The Aryan what?
The Aryan Brotherhood.
The fuck?
Yeah, J.K. Simmons is like the head of the Aryans in prison in the show. And Beecher, I forget what he's in there for, but that dude gets fucked like so many times. Like he gets fucked over. And I mean, literally gets raped like a lot in that show too. There's a lot of raping going on in Oz.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What kind of show is this?
It's a prison show at HBO. It's a good show. Just a lot of raping. Jess here for $5 that says, bad luck that you're snowed in. Your package is behind or at the post office. I know it's supposed to be delivered today. The whole area is jacked up for like the rest of the week. So it's probably not going to get in until this weekend. But as soon as it does, I'll let you know. Again, thank you very much for that, Jess. I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. And then H. here asking, have you ever drank Hypnotic? I believe I have had Hypnotic. It was a long time ago when they, there was like those drinks like zombie and there's all the liqueurs, that like a bunch of like trashy idiots would drink and stuff like that, like, I don't know. So yeah, we'll have to see on that one there. Okay. Thank you for that one. Donovan here says, I feel violated. Yeah. Okay. Andrew says Beecher was in for vehicular homicide. That was it. Oh yeah, no, violated. You haven't seen the show.
Being next to Jimbo.
Oh yeah, a lot of people got violated in that show.
Wait, did you just, wait, what do you think? I heard my name brought up. I was like, what?
Huh? No.
Are you talking shit?
No, I don't know.
We're gonna
I
fight.
don't know.
What?
No, I don't know.
Reed here says, I found this guy who has a channel who does a channel about garage. He literally called Spider-Man No Way Home garbage. And I thought it was going to be about bad reviews for No Way Home.
Ouch.
Are you talking about Gary?
From Nerdrotic I saw part of his take. I saw part of his take on there. Geek Studio says, fight me, Jimbo. 1v1.
I already 1v1. I already did that twice, and I whooped you.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Man, it was not even competition. I could fall asleep and still beat him.
Okay. Well,
It's
there
okay,
you go.
Geeks.
The
okay.
gauntlet has been thrown. Provided you guys want to get it on again, who knows? Maybe it can happen. I don't know. So all right, why don't we take a look here at probably the coolest thing to come out today, and that of course is the Bat and the Cat trailer. I was very, very, very happy with this, and
Came out of nowhere. They didn't say something like, "Oh, new trailer tomorrow." Like the usual promotions, like, "Here you go, trailer." Like a new.
Totally.
That's
I
like
was
the best way
surprised
to do it.
I thought if we are gonna get another trailer, it wasn't coming out to like January. To be honest, I feel like it's a little early for a third trailer, but okay.
I mean, it makes me wonder if they're gonna put it in theaters a little early. If they're gonna move it up. I don't know. Probably not.
Move it up to February?
I don't know. It all depends. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. So
I mean, March 4th is like, if you think about it, it's like pretty soon. If you think about it, it's like what, about like 2 months away, 3 months. So
In like 2 months.
Yeah.
It's 2 months away.
oh yeah, no, there's definitely it's going to be a lot of interesting stuff to see how that goes. All right. Let's okay. Hold on. Andrew Dunbar here says, RJ, if you have ever thought I like J.K. Simmons, but I feel I'd like him more if he used more ethnic slurs, then this is a show for you.
Oh, jeez. So hold on. So you're saying his character in
God.
Oz is like his character in Whiplash mixed with Omni-Man, but with like more ethnic slurs?
I mean, he's literally the head of the Aryan Brotherhood in prison. So whatever you imagine this guy saying, he's gonna say it.
Oh no!
How many times does he say the certain word? Is there a counter somewhere?
There might be. You're gonna have to Google that.
I bet someone has done that.
Oh, I'm sure. All right, let's. Jesus Christ, let's check out this trailer because I want to watch it again anyway. Make sure the volume's all the way up. All right.
Bruce Wayne,
Sorry.
I wouldn't be bothering
Sorry.
you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable. You know, you really could be doing more for this city. Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
The Riddler is asking for you.
The killer left this for the Batman. Why is he writing to you?
You came. I've been trying to reach you.
Love the FaceTime.
Riddler's latest. It's all about the Waynes. If we don't stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
I have a thing about strays. The bat and the cat. It's got a nice ring.
A new friend of yours?
I'm not so sure. I'm just here to unmask the truth about this cesspool we call a city.
Yeah.
You're part of this too. How am I part of this? Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were. Bruce Wayne. All these years, you lied to me, Alfred. We all have our scars, Bruce.
He's still away.
He's involved in this?
No, he's not involved.
How do you know? He's a vigilante.
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
It can be cruel, poetic, or blind. But when it's denied, it's your violence you may find.
Justice. The answer's justice.
Come on, vengeance. Let's get into some trouble.
This looks straight ripped from the fucking army.
Damn.
Arkham Knight 2.0.
Sorry. Affleck who?
Ah,
Oh,
Terrbile.
no.
No, you can't say that.
Trigger.
Bell who?
No.
Bell who? Bell who?
That's
Affleck who? Bell who?
yeah, Affleck who? What? I don't know.
Bell
No,
who?
that looks
What?
amazing.
Oh, it looks fucking incredible.
I mean, like, holy crap.
Trailer.
Yeah, let's see here. H. Bart says
beating up
Riddler
all
is probably
those
Bruce's.
dudes.
Oh yeah, well no, that was great. H. Bart here says Riddler is probably Bruce's long lost brother. Maybe.
I don't know about that.
No.
I don't think
But
so.
I'm just a little, like I said, I'm just a little worried. I really hope they're not showing too much from the movie. Hopefully, because it seemed like, especially towards the end, like they showed like some bombs going off and some flooding and some stuff. It just
Yeah. Like that's some like third act type stuff right there. Like
yeah,
the flooding
it's like
Gotham.
I just hope they're not showing too much in the movie. Like save some stuff for the movie. Otherwise,
I mean, like all things
yeah.
considered, like we got a bit more. Okay, that whole trailer was showcasing the relationship between Selena and Batman.
Yeah, that's why it's called The Bat and the Cat.
Yeah. And so, I mean, look, I don't look at that
Catwoman
as
looks
show.
great, by the way. Catwoman looks amazing. Like, it looks
I don't-
a really great interpretation of that character.
I just don't see that though as showing off too much because I want more. I want a lot more. I'm very excited to see what comes next. And I don't know, like, again, I'm not really, maybe the way I'm looking at it is I'm not looking at it from like a narrative perspective. I'm looking at it as like just the aesthetic of what we're being shown. And I really like the aesthetic of it.
Well, it is interesting, right? Because they're doing some Riddler stuff and potentially is planned to, like, kind of cause damage to Gotham City, which is ripped straight from Batman Zero Year, if you ever read that comic book. Plus the idea of the Waynes potentially being corrupt, maybe. That's some stuff from, like, Court of Owls, and they have, like, the element of, like, the idea of Bruce himself being a little mentally unwell with the Arkham connection via Martha. That's straight from Batman Earth 1. A lot of different mythology pulls in this movie, which I really appreciate. But I made a video earlier today. Go check it out, plug. But I was talking about it. What I like about this is that I think by separating itself from the main DCU, they're really making Batman into its own little cinematic universe world, its own little cul-de-sac, if you will. And they've tried doing that before with like only one character, with like the Amazing Spider-Man, for example. But where that failed, I feel like this is going to succeed, because I feel like they're making Gotham, like, I think Gotham City is a much more richer place for storytelling versus just New York City. And also too, I feel like there's just more compelling ideas you can do with like making a cinematic universe with Batman, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I guess I've seen some speculations. Donovan here says Court of Owls. John here says Batman eats a cat because he's a hero, John.
Well, I think someone's in the chat said this earlier, and I wish I saved who it was, but somebody said it felt like this trailer was made more for the general audiences, because you get more of a sense of what the story is. You get a little more action. There's a couple bits of humor, like some nice quippy dialogue between Batman and Catwoman. This very much felt like a push to get the general audience into this movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
So.
no, it's absolutely there. It's absolutely there. Let's see. Cass Graff here says, "Oh my God, stop! Don't tell the story for Batman, but Spider-Man. Let's spill all the beans before the movie can make up our minds."
Cass Graphics. I get you totally, man. Ideally, with Spider-Man, I wish we didn't know anything. I feel like all of us got caught up in that spoiler game with that movie. But personally speaking, I can only speak for myself. I kind of wish I knew less about that movie going in. But it is what it is. Like, that's just me in general. Like, for me, I would rather be surprised than know everything going in.
Yeah. Well, H Bart's here for $5. Thank you again, buddy. Says, even though I'm super excited for it back in the back of my mind, I will always want the Batfleck film. Yeah, I mean, like, that's going to be there. You know what I mean? And like, that's going to be there for a while. Especially if Ben says anything cryptic or Zach posts anything cryptic, I guess. But maybe we'll get lucky and like they'll find a way to make the multiverse work, I guess. I don't have any faith or hope in that personally. But what I do know is that this looks fucking amazing. And it looks like a very grounded Batman take.
Well, again, that's the thing. It's grounded, but what I love about it is that I've never seen a Batman adaptation look so comic book accurate. This looks like a modern Batman comic book brought to life in ways that the Nolan movies and everything that's come before never truly captured. Because Nolan was focused on making a grounded version of the character that could feel like it could exist in our world. Gotham is more like Chicago, literally. Burton kind of did a little bit of that, but Burton was a little too self-absorbed with crafting Gotham in his image. And the Batman we saw in the DCEU, that was a Batman that probably could have maybe been the one from the comic books, but it was Zach's vision for what Batman could be. Plus, that one was so preoccupied connecting to other heroes, being a Batman that could exist with the Justice League. This is a Batman that feels like as pure to the comic books that we've ever seen before. I think that's why it's invigorating so many people. It's getting so many people so excited, because we've never truly gotten a Batman that's been this faithful before. Yeah, not even just the detective parts, just like from a visual perspective, like a visual aesthetic perspective. It's like a perfect blend of the Arkham video games with the modern day comics that have come out.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like when I was watching this trailer and I'm playing Arkham Knight. I'm like, oh man, this is like the Arkham Batman. This gives me like the Arkham,
and that makes
Batman,
sense.
just the suit too, and I'm so hyped for it because I mean it's like it's very much Batman.
And just real quick, I'm not rational. I'm not trying to like crap on Burton. What I'm saying though is that Burton, especially when it got to Batman Returns, it became more of Tim Burton's take on Batman versus just being a straight up Batman comic book adaptation. Burton certainly captured aspects of the comics very well, but like I said, I feel like this is the most purest form of a Batman cinematically you've ever seen.
Damn near very close. I mean, oof, just so many elements in the trailers that just like you can easily reference to the comic books and just overall different mediums of Batman that we've seen, and it just you're very much right that I think this is like the closest to comic book accurate Batman that we've seen in.
Well, and again, I love that it's taking so much inspiration from so many various source materials. Like, honestly, if you're looking for reading recommendations, guys, I would read Batman Earth 1 or Batman Year 1, Batman Earth 1, Batman 0 Year, and probably Catwoman by Darwin Cook, and maybe The Long Halloween. I'm seeing less inspiration from The Long Halloween, though, I gotta be honest. I'm not seeing much Long Halloween here like we thought there was going to be. But
no. It seemed like that at first, but then no, it's just like, no.
I don't think
I haven't read any of those, so
you should read at least read Scott Snyder's run on Batman and Batman Earth 1. Those two seem like the biggest inspiration. Scott Snyder, the comic book writer, yes.
But I honestly don't think we'll get like a
DC Snyder film.
Oh my god. I don't really think we're gonna get a true Long Halloween live action adaptation for a long time, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think who knows? Maybe they're gonna really dive into this so they can find a way to make it work. Because the budget
Well, I wanted to ask you this real quick, Matt. Like, because you talked about this the other day on your show about one of the producers said that they talked to Nolan and straight up told him, "We want to beat you. We want to make a movie that's on par with what you did, if not surpass it." Looking at these trailers, do you see that ambition? Do you feel like it's coming across?
Oh, yeah.
Very much.
Oh yeah, but it's also only as good as its villains.
Films? Can this beat the Nolan films?
Well, I mean, again, it's not hard to beat The Dark Knight Rises, but if you're looking at it as a whole, I remember when Batman Begins came out in 2005. I remember going to the midnight show and going, "Oh my fucking god, this movie's amazing," and then like going to work and telling everybody about it and watching it a whole bunch more. Then, I would argue that. Like we're going, this is it. It has a lot to live up to if that's what it's going after, but it looks like it's going to be in the right ballpark for it. And did you guys also see today that they confirmed that was it April 14th or something? The Batman will be on HBO Max.
Yeah, 45 days later.
45 days later.
Because going forward, all the studios are doing the 45-day theatrical window,
which is a decent amount of time. I know we had this talk about it in.
I would rather be personally. I wish it was 60 days. I think 60 days would be better than 45.
It's like isn't that like the median between 45 and 90 or something like that, or is that kind of like close? I don't think it is. Maybe
it's
like
close
70.
enough. It's close enough.
But come on, 45 days. I think is completely enough.
I just don't want it to cut into the box office performance of this movie. I want to do as well as it possibly can.
So. I mean, most people, if you're hyped about this movie, most people will see it within that 45-day window if they really want to see it in theaters. Otherwise, they'll simply just watch on HBO Max.
Yeah. And I know that's their play. I know they want to grow HBO Max. Well, that's the thing. All the studios are doing the 45-day window because they want to be able to grow their streaming services. I get that. I just hope it doesn't come at the cost and the consequence of cutting into the box office potential of these movies.
Yeah.
Because when you shorten the box office run, you could kind of hamper this to where a movie that could have made $1 billion if it had like a longer run suddenly won't be able to. Because that's the thing. I don't know what they're expecting from this movie financially. I hope they're not because the budget's $100 million, so I feel like if it makes like $500 to $600 million, we'll be in good hands. I think.
It'd be a solid.
I'm telling you, the hype for this movie is going to be like not No Way Home levels of hype, but it could easily do high 800s.
Yeah, I think it will. But like, if they're expecting to get that 2 weeks $1 billion, I don't know.
Can we all agree that it's not going to make $1 billion, right?
I don't think it's going to make $1 billion. Yeah,
it might get close, but I don't think it'll hit it. No.
It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to make $1 billion.
And it's not going to hit $1 billion, but it could come close. And I could be wrong. I mean, the hype again. We're coming off of this upswing. What we're going to be seeing now is an upswing with these properties. It's not every movie, but these superhero movies, these high-profile films that have been delayed or been reworked that are going to be hyped up, we're going to see that tick. We're going to see that push. We're going to see a lot of people, going out to see them, especially as the Omicron variant, kind of dies down or whatever else comes along. And
hopefully there's no lockdowns going into next year. Hopefully everything will be fine.
Lockdowns, like there's been rumors of lockdowns, but I don't think we're going back to it. No. It doesn't.
So you don't think theaters are going to close again or be as impacted, or you feel like
I think people are. Look, man, it's like I think people need to be vaxxed and boosted and wear masks indoors in public and stuff. Absolutely, for at least until we are good. But these vaccines take time to work. They take time to kick in. It takes a couple years. We're going to be in this for a little bit longer. Yeah. But I think if we're smart about it and we're careful about it, things are going to be okay. It just requires us to actually be mindful of our surroundings and mindful of other people. And we can live like that. That's not an issue. But it's the people out there that are like the people tonight that stormed a Burger King in New York City because you have to have a vaccine card proving you're vaxxed in order to dine in the store. And they're like, this is fascism and fucking Nazi Burger King and whatever and shit. And then the cops rolled in and they all scattered like little bitches. But that's what they're doing now. They're all going out there and doing that. And that's, they're making these shows.
How does this solve anything?
It doesn't solve anything, but they might be able to get a spot being interviewed on the 4 Nerds. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. And I say that because of Ryan Kendall. There's 2 shots tonight. I'll take it. Anyway, here, H Barts with $10. Says, The Dark Knight is the only good one of the trilogy. If you rewatch Batman Begins, the fight scenes have so much fucking shaky cam. Can't see any fighting during the ending. I mean,
he's not wrong, because Batman Begins, Nolan did not know how to direct action, and it really shows. I love Batman Begins. Love that movie, but the action sequences are shot fucking terribly.
Oh, dude. I get
ironically, the best action scenes in the series are in The Dark Knight Rises, because Nolan knew how to handle that at that point.
They were better. And
but that's what I love about the way Matt Reeves films, because he knows how to film action, which is a really good thing. Because I feel like we're gonna get better action sequences in these Batman. What I mean by action sequences is like hand-to-hand combat. I mean, did you guys see the fucking shot where like the Batmobile turns and then you see Penguin's car flipping? That shit looks great.
What about the scene where Batman is jumping from like a window and flames are like surrounding him and it's just him falling and the cape is flying everywhere? Like that scene is awesome. Like that little 5-second clip that we keep seeing in like the past 2 trailers is awesome.
There's going to be a lot of good that comes out of like a lot of really, I mean, again, Reeves is a very, very, very talented director and a very good storyteller. So I think we're going to be in for something pretty well. I did see, where was a comment here? I think Javi had said something about like Robert Pattinson fans are going to put the movie over $1 billion or something. Look, you're going to get a lot of Twilight fans. You're going to get a lot of Twilight fans.
You think so?
Oh yeah, dude. Twilight fans are going to be like, hold on,
Edward.
like, wait, what?
Is it? Oh my God, Edward.
Oh, I thought you said N-word. I'm like, wait, what? Who said it? But no. Okay, think of it like this. Think of it like this. What you have here is you've got, they showed him like shirtless with a fucking 6-pack, right? So all the girls that hit sexual maturity watching Twilight.
But I thought he didn't work out.
Yeah, well, exactly right. He's not working out. He's not taking it seriously. He looks pretty swole.
There's actually a tweet, though, where somebody said that it's a downgrade compared to Affleck, because Affleck looked way bigger.
You also see Affleck's ass in the movie, too. So it's like, it's all like, fine, we get it. You like Batfleck's booty. All right, fine. It's you know what? It's a meaty package. What can I say? But, here's the thing with that is Affleck was in like the best shape of his life during that shit. Of course he's going to like be out there partially nude. I'm surprised we didn't get a full on outline shot like that Batman comic from the Black Label.
The very first Black Label comic too, Batman Damned. The very first Black Label comic where DC's like, oh, we could do 18 rated R comics that shows Batman's dick. Okay, we went too far. Edit it out.
Yeah, I know. Batman's dick is too far. But I mean, look, but I agree with some 8 here. It says Batman Begins is more than just fighting scenes. I actually enjoyed this more than The Dark Knight, but I agree the action scenes are dark and choppy. That's true, but Nolan still established the lore, established the character, established the world.
Can I admit that I don't remember a single thing from Batman Begins but the fight that happened on the frozen lake?
Oh, Caden, what the fuck, dude?
And
Batman Begins. Batman Begins
I don't remember
is the best superhero.
anything.
Dude, weren't you like 2 or 3 years old when that movie came out?
When did it come out?
2005.
I was 4.
I was 3.
Both of y'all shut the fuck up.
No, listen. I got a funny story. Real quick, I got a funny story. I was 6 years old when Batman Begins came out. My grandparents really wanted to go see the Tom Cruise movie War of the Worlds. The opening scene, Terrbile, you remember War of the Worlds, right?
Yeah.
When the aliens come down, start blasting all those people, it's fucking terrifying.
Oh, the bass of like
the
robots.
bass sound, all that.
Oh my
I was a
gosh,
kid. I was flipping the fuck out, and like I couldn't watch that movie. I literally said I gotta leave. I was crying. So my grandma was like, "Okay, we're gonna sneak into another movie." She snuck into Batman Begins. The scene that she snuck into was the interrogation scene with Jonathan Crane and Carmine Falcone.
Oh wow!
Man,
so great. Either way, I had a bad fucking time, but I love Batman. I love that.
Man, I'll tell you this though. War of the Worlds was not that good of a movie, but that bridge scene with the boat scene was fucking intense. Like when all of a sudden you hear the walkers, the bwong or whatever the sound was, and then you see him coming.
Music with like
who did the soundtrack for that? Was that Williams who did the soundtrack for that?
I believe it was. Yeah.
You know, yeah, they really nailed it on that one. Like the thing is like the back half of the movie kind of falls apart, but I still enjoyed it. I mean,
well,
you know,
again, that opening scene when the aliens first come down, all these people just being vaporized instantaneously. It's fucking scary,
dude. You know, if you ever go back, you watch. See, here's the thing that came out in 2005. Fast forward 3 years or 4 years to Transformers: The Dark of the Moon. Okay, the third one, and like again, watch Chicago. That scene in Chicago when they're literally vaporizing everybody, like they're just straight murdering people if they're in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, they went pretty hardcore on this because they don't normally do that in these kind of movies, which is why I respect The Dark of the Moon a lot more than a lot of other people do because they at least went there.
Solid one. And
it is solid. It is solid.
The Cold War and the Soviet stuff, and like they
just go and
do hits
they go to
like
fucking Chernobyl, dog. Like holy shit.
Like,
so
it's crazy. It's
not a bad movie. It's a spectacle of a film. I mean, but you know, the second movie, the fourth, and the fifth were shit, but the first and the third were all right.
Yeah.
HWAD's here with another $5, buddy. Thank you. Says RJ will be imagining Haley Steinfeld as Catwoman.
Nah, Zoe Kravitz looks good, man. She looks great as Catwoman.
Is she a snack? RJ,
who's better?
She looks like if I was a cat, I would very much like to eat some catnip.
Wow. Ooh, RJ over here. Wow.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Don't get a hairball, RJ.
It's like 1 a.m. I don't know. I was trying.
Yeah, I know. I
was trying to come up with some kind of witty joke. It didn't really.
Yeah, we'll kind of blaze through the. I mean, there's still more super chats to get through here as well. But I think I mean no, I think Haley as Hawkeye works just fine. You know, because here's the thing, man. She plays with a long hard wooden stick. All right, like
listen, she can.
So there you go. There's her
compound bow any day.
Yeah, she can tug on my bowstring any
bow.
day.
All right.
What did that come back to?
What's her problem, RJ? I have a
We're good.
bow.
We're
done. RJ doesn't like us talking dirty about Haley Steinfeld.
No,
like,
I don't know.
My lady like that.
It's getting fucking weird now.
All right. So anyway, Jess here says Twilight fans is what exploded San Diego Comic-Con. That is not true. That is not true. That was only a couple years of that fucking hellscape. All right. And it was only 2009 to, I believe, 2012. And that was only a couple years. And in 2009, man, like because here's the thing with the Twilight fans at Comic-Con don't stay at Comic-Con. They go in, they watch their fucking panel, and they dip. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, all they do is they go in for Hall H, which is why they put the Twilight panels on the first one of the day. It was the first panel of the day. They would bring in the Twilight fans. They would all sit there. They'd all go, ooh, and ah, and again, and whatever. And then as soon as that panel was done, they would dip out, and we would not see them again until the next year. Because that's all they wanted to see was just that 1 hour long panel. And that's what some of them would camp out for days. So it definitely wasn't what exploded Comic-Con. It added to like some of the craziness, especially in 2012 when the woman died waiting in line. But no, the craziness. Trust me, that's not what exploded Comic-Con. I'll tell you, the only time I've ever heard anything booed at Comic-Con was the Twilight trailer in 2008. when they showed the Twilight trailer right before the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia panel. And they showed off the Iron Man trailer. Everyone lost their shit. They showed off Tropic Thunder. Everyone lost their shit. They showed off Quantum of Solace. Everyone lost their shit. They showed off Twilight, and everyone went boo. That's Comic-Con shit. Don't get booed. It got booed. I was there. I saw it.
Wow.
Like Waterworld and shit. Simon here for $5, man. Thank you. Says, in Nolan's defense, the first fight between Bruce Wayne and Deckard shots that this is not a dance, or says that this is not a dance, and fights aren't always graceful. I mean, I
get that. It's just I don't know. They could have been filmed a little better though. Like the lines, like the dialogue, the script is amazing in that movie. Everything else is great. It's just the action scenes were less than desirable.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was also who Goyer wrote the script for that. So,
but did the action shots like that take away from that movie though?
No, I don't remember them taking away anything from that movie.
Yeah, no.
Like trust me.
Movie.
I when you sit through watching something like there was a time for some reason where shaky cam was all the rage, and you could barely see fight scenes, and it was like you go and watch AVP, the first AVP, and when AVP came out, the fight scenes on that were fucking terrible because they're just it's shaky cam. It's the way that it's edited together,
AVP,
the way that it's cut.
AVP Requiem, fuck that. Like those,
dude,
like the way it's shot in the dark, you can't see.
Oh, I liked Requiem more than AVP.
But you can't see shit though.
I can see just fine. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I wear glasses too, bitch.
So
Maybe I'll tell you this. When I worked at the drive-in, we had again, it's kind of a darker image, because we're trying to compete with, light pollution from the city and everything else. So I got used to watching a lot of movies in the dark. You ever see a movie called Ghost Ship?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
It came out, I want to say in 2003 or whatever. And it was so fucking dark. We had to crank up the light on the power on the bulb in order to be able to even watch it.
Everyone was calling him Matt Murdock.
It was bad. Yeah, man, it was pretty bad. So I've watched a lot of movies and with like that and everything else. But there's been a lot that they shot that were pretty terrible, and the way that they're edited is pretty terrible. And it's some of those movies around then that were, because that was all the rage. I don't know why. It was handheld, get in there. But hold on here. H-Bart says that Henry Cavill was almost cast as fucking as Edward from Twilight. Man, thank God.
No.
But then again, hold on. Through the power of reverse osmosis, let's just say this was the case, then it could be Henry Cavill as Batman. Maybe not a Clark Kent, but in some world he's a Batman, and he's got his own trilogy, and he's leading the charge and shit. Some multiverse out there.
He's still favored.
So I like Henry Cavill, man. That guy can do kind of whatever.
I don't know if you could, beat Edward though. That's gonna. No. Don't see it.
Here we go. Oh, Benson, with 10 pounds. Thank you, buddy, very much. Says the new trailer for the Batman shows the path Warner Brothers wants to take. The Snyder fanatics are going to have to accept their universe is over. I would love to have Kate Beckinsale as Catwoman. She is flexible. Benson's a fan of Kate Beckinsale. He's a fan of Kate Beckinsale.
I looked up the Cavill. Well, so the Cavill Edward Cullen thing is that the writer of the Twilight movie and the books was envisioned Cavill as Edward, but she said he was too old when they filmed the movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Ageism in Hollywood is a really big deal. So
they were also going for Ben Barnes for Edward Cullen.
Dude, they wanted Ben Barnes?
Yeah, they wanted Ben Barnes.
Wow. That's
Kate
crazy.
Beckinsale is literally over a decade older than Robert Pattinson. She's 48.
But she's aged gracefully. I mean, then again, she does make poor life choices. She was dating Pete Davidson for a little bit.
Why is everyone dating Pete Davidson?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is that dude have the best dick in Hollywood?
I mean, he's literally got a chocolate flavored dick.
I don't
like
know
literally.
what this man got. He must have like the magic penis or something.
I don't know, like
Kim K now.
He's got Kim Kardashian and shit. Like
how,
the fuck
bro?
does he have a new movie coming out that he's got to promote? I guess I don't fucking know. But like Pete Davidson's all like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm out here just doing my thing, and apparently like I'm now fucking Kim Kardashian this week. Like whatever. Ha 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 ha. You know, like
some.
He's like he's just got that young hot comedian vibe, I guess, and
He
all
needs
these
to write
like
a book for men.
Yeah, like how to.
It's like Think Like a Man, that movie.
How to
but it's
pull
like
how
for
to pull
men.
chicks. But anyway, Waleed Haji for $2 here. Thank you, buddy. Says I've seen some elements of the CW shows in Batman.
Would you like to elaborate? 'Cause
Yeah, that's
I'm
kind of a weird one.
confused.
Yeah.
The CW.
What do you
does,
mean?
No.
I mean, maybe it's the Batman and Superman costumes. Like there was like the costumes of that shit that they showed from in the movie. There's like that was like a behind the scenes photo. I don't know. I honestly don't know. All right, and then we got H bars here for $5 more. Says Jackie Chan hates shaky cam. Says it proves your actors can't fake a fight. I mean, he's not wrong, but it's not about the faking a fight. It's really about the editing of the intensity of it. You know, because it's meant to put us in the action. Americans have very low attention spans. This is true. We do. Very low attention spans. And so when we are watching an action movie, we need there to be a lot of cuts to keep our attention. You know,
I'll always prefer long, like held fight scenes. I mean, shit, like the Daredevil hallway fight scene, one long take. I mean, that's the kind
that
of
took
shit
them. I think that took them like 4 days to film or something. Just
I
that
can
one,
imagine, yeah.
that one scene. And there's a lot of where they cut it together. You know, you can tell like there's a couple stitching moments in it. It's like Alphonse Cuarón doing Children of Men, and how there was a couple long takes on that, but you could still see like the stitching. What was another one too? It was Old Boy, the hallway fight scene in Old Boy.
Which one?
In the
original or
Korean version of the Korean version. I haven't watched the Spike Lee version, and I don't think I will.
Spike Lee version. Fuck the Spike
But the Korean version was great. And
The
so,
Spike
but there's
Lee
that
version of what?
of Old Boy.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think the best part about that movie, from what I've seen around the internet, is Elizabeth Olsen is topless. So there you go.
Wow.
Right, it had Josh Brolin in it, right?
Sure, but Elizabeth Olsen was topless.
Everyone's gonna leave your comment section just to Google it now.
Yeah, pretty much. Mr. Skin. So thank you for that one. Zeno here says the opening of Ghost Ship was great fun for the whole family. Oh yeah, no, the opening of that movie was great. I love the opening of Ghost Ship. Lots of people fucking die. Benson here says that Robert Pattinson was in talks to reboot Condor Man. That's frightening if true. Thank you for that one. All right, let's see here. Even RJ dated Pete Davidson.
No.
Maybe. You would date him.
No.
All right, let's keep going here. Andrew Dunbar, $5, buddy. Thank you. Says Jackie Chan also joined the Chinese Communist Party. Who cares what he says anymore? Did he?
Did he join or was he forced to join? Because there's a big difference.
Yeah, that's very true. Let's see. Okay, and then H Bart's here says Drunken Master 2 fight scene took 6 months to film. That is a long time.
Holy shit.
You guys. All right, hold on. I just got to get to this one. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to be professional here. Drunken Master 2 fight scene took 6 months. That's a great fight scene. A lot of choreography. I'm not downplaying Chinese kung fu movies choreography, because that shit's legit, and it's very well made. But again, I think because of how long that took, on top of everything else, is definitely an issue. You know what I mean? Like the movie turnaround now is a lot different than it was back then, I think. So, yeah, I mean, that's crazy, dude. 6 months. Thanura Ravindra, thank you. It says, hot take, Cobra Kai season 2 finale hallway fight greater than Daredevil season 1 hallway fight. I haven't seen Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai has some amazing fight scenes. You really should watch it before.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, season 4 comes out on Friday.
I know. I mean, like, Could I blaze through it pretty quick?
Yeah, I think so. If he says at the time, yeah.
Okay. That's definitely something I need to check that one out, because I mean I do like good choreography. Thank you very much. Fuck yeah, God. Todd Fair, $101, beating out Shiny. Balls in your court, dudes. Can you sing La Isla Bonita by Madonna? I can try.
Everybody wanted you to sing lately.
I don't know.
Night at
I don't freaking know. And everyone's like, "Can you guys get on to the other topics here?" Yeah, you know what? I mean,
it's $100 super chat.
There's been 3 of them tonight. Like, you know,
he's a top guy.
I appreciate this. Oh, hold on. I know the song by Madonna. I guess I haven't heard it in a long ass time though.
I thought he meant like Casa Bonita from South Park, like that song.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's this song. That's the day not far away. Yeah. I knew this song. I had the it's funny because I actually owned the Immaculate collection for Madonna's Immaculate collection, which is like her greatest hits. And I wanted it for Christmas, and my mom got it for me for Christmas, and we opened it up, and my stepdad gave me that look like, "You're a 15-year-old boy who wants a Madonna's greatest hits album. Are you gay?" I got that look from my stepdad over it. I'm like, no, I just like Madonna. I like Spice Girls. I like Madonna. I like freaking Sheryl Crow. Like, I don't mind. I like music. Besides, like, this shit's like club music. Madonna's got some good club tracks too. So whatever.
He's just a hater.
I know he's just a hater and shit. John here says, "Sing monkey sing." Let me find the karaoke, I guess. Right. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ!
I think you just need to have a karaoke night, Jarbo. I think
just probably do. Yeah, probably do. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get. This shit's so 3. Fucking. It's like I don't want to say that it's like embarrassing, but it is very. I'm not prepared for any of it, so it's all right. Let's try. This is gonna be so fucking terrible. The things I do for you people. The things I do for you people. Let me get a drink of water here. Hold on. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to do like not a 3-hour stream.
Yeah. Listen. Everybody mute so we can all clip this later.
Yep.
Well, let's hope that this is why I did the karaoke part. If I would have sung along with the original video, that might have been taken down. I don't quite know. It all depends on how it all plays out. All right. So let's see how this goes. I promise nothing. It's been so long since I know the song. Oh my God. All right. Maybe like I probably have to do the whole thing, don't I? I'm gonna fuck it up. All right. Okay. Let's gonna. Is it just this may just be the lyrics. And I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I never thought I knew the song. A girl with eyes like the desert. It also seems like yesterday, not far away. Comfortable the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. When the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my eyes and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. Fuck. Jesus.
You got it.
I got it. All right. I'm trying. I fell in love with San Pedro. Warm wind carried on the sea. He called to me. Te amo. I prayed that the days would last. They went so fast. Tropical the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, The sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. Oh no, we're only halfway through, fuck. I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time to siesta, you can watch them go by. Beautiful faces and cares in this world, where a boy loves a girl and a boy loves a girl. Okay, I can't do anymore. I can't.
It's alright. It's alright.
It's so
Round of
it's
applause.
so bad.
Round of applause.
Can I just say your voice is a mixture between Fergie and Jesus. You are truly you're truly a songbird of your generation.
I can't like, because of the way the song is playing or the feedback in my ears, it doesn't come in as well. So like I can't hear myself as well as I could if I didn't have the headphones on. So I'm just like, I'm trying. Oh my God. Oh, fucking kill me. And yet YouTube did not detect that as being anything terrible. So that's the thing. All right.
Like I said, it was Fergie and Jesus. They couldn't.
No. All right. H bar's here for $5. Says Cobra Kai sounds like it would be shit, but it's fucking great. That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah,
I need to see it.
Honestly, it shouldn't be a good movie. It shouldn't be a good show. It should not work, but it works so good. It actually makes, like, the premise works so great. Like, it's such a good show. It really is.
True. Also, Zeno says this is worse than Rich taking his shirt off for $50. Hey man, it was 100. It was 100. So there you go. Anyway, we lost a lot of people watching.
They missed everything.
Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. That's all right. More like Fergie and William Hung. Damn straight. Trained Old School says, what if they made Jarbo sing like the Barney song? What, like, I love you, you love me? That song?
Yeah, I love you, you love me. Let's get together and kill Barney.
Oh, right. With I used to know this one too. Do you remember the old one? Do you guys ever remember the old one, like the old Snow White one?
No.
Okay, hold on. It's hi ho, it's off to work we go with hand grenades and razor blades. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. It's home from work we go with scrapes and cuts and blowing off nuts. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Like, I learned that one when I was a kid. Although when I was in school, it's like nowadays, if you were to say, I couldn't say it the funny way, which is like, us off to school I go with razor blades and hand grenades, because it's too fucking close to reality, guys.
Oof.
You're
right.
Let's see. Sing the Barney song. I don't.
We have more topics, guys.
I have more things to get to. You guys are just being torturing. Anyway,
you guys are into some weird shit. If you enjoy this, you like to watch. You like to make people feel paid. You like to feel paid.
Yeah, we're talking like the Barney "I Love You" song, because like,
just
don't
play
step
the
on
Barney.
his foot.
Yeah, just go.
It's only 57.
Yeah, just pull up that
Don't
Barney.
step on
song.
Barney's
Pull it
foot,
up.
and we should be good.
Pull it up.
Oh, you guys are bastards, by the way. You enabling pricks. I don't. Okay, this is. I don't know. This is it. This is the "I Love You" song with lyrics according to this. Let's see here. Good old Barney. Let's go back to the beginning.
It's always fun to remember special times.
God, I hated that fucking dinosaur.
Are the ones we share
Listen, he was a childhood icon, so fuck you.
Yeah.
I love you. You love me. We're all happy family. A great big hug and a kiss from me to you. And you say I love me too.
It's you love me too, goddamn it.
Can you read? Can you read, sir?
No, I can't read. You shut the fuck up. You love me. Sing along, bitches. We're your best friends, like friends should be, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? There we go.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Yay! We did the Barney song and lost more viewers.
As I eat popcorn and watch you guys sing.
Fuck! God damn it! Seeing Goaty,
Oh, this was a hard one. Yeah.
somebody that I don't know this track. What is this?
Remember that one song, Somebody That
Yeah, then he
Used
dropped
to
off the
know.
plane.
Hold on, wait.
That I used to know.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh my God, somebody that I used to know. Oh wait, okay, hold on. I think I know this one. Let me just. It sounds familiar.
You guys
This
are
is-
paying to be tortured. Listen, go to
This
a
is
go to a
karaoke
Japanese sex club. You can get that. You can spend your money there.
I could, yeah. I could probably give you a more entertaining performance at a Japanese sex club. It'd be quick, but it would be entertaining. Yeah, I said it.
Music man's like, please just get back to the topics. My God.
This is karaoke night.
People are like, dude. I'll just tell you guys this. So far tonight, I'll tell you guys flat out. So far tonight, we have pulled in $598 in 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Can we
All
beat
right,
the
people
record?
people are
People
throwing
want to
down.
say Jarvo sing.
They are having fun making my life a living hell. HWAD karaoke night. Yeah, I know. All right, we're gonna just swear to God, I don't even know this one like very well. I kind of know it.
How much are you gonna sing?
This was
though?
this
Oh,
was
by
the
the
top track.
I don't know. But by the way, though, I did get a heads up copyright audio video. The Barney actually triggered the copyright.
Barney?
Flipping
Barney?
Not Madonna. Fucking
Yeah, it was ball Barney. All
Barney's
Barney.
Barney's Barney's a
You
bitch.
You messed up his lyrics and you stepped on his foot. Okay.
Yeah, Barney's a bitch, man. You don't play with the copyright.
Yeah, I know. This is the thing. All these songs, maybe I not all of them, but the Barney one did. Maybe this one might do as well because it's the lyrics, and I don't know the song. So, look, I'll go through like two minutes of this shit because I don't want to get the stream shut down. Oh
Do you want
fuck!
us
All
to
right.
sing along with you?
If you guys know the lyrics, I don't know the lyrics. I will try.
I
try.
ain't singing shit, but if you guys will.
All right. Well, let's
Come on.
give this motherfucker a go,
is
shall we?
Early 2000s or early 2010s.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jesus, like my formidable years. All right. Let's go. All right. All right. Let's try it. All right. Now and then I think, we were together. I got it. It's been a while. I got to get into it. Give me a second. All right. Like when you felt so happy you could die. Told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love, and it's an ache I still remember. You can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found out that we could not make sense, well, you said that we could still be friends. But I'll admit that I was glad that it was over. They need a comma. They need a fucking comma there. But didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. And I don't even need your love, treat like a stranger that feels so rough. You didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess I don't need that though, it's just somebody that I used to know. All right, there we go. That hit the chorus. That's it. That's all right. And we gained people. Fuck.
More karaoke.
Hold on. Someone's
night.
gonna tip him like $150 to sing WAP. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, please.
Please, someone do it. Please, someone do it.
I will sing
Someone
along.
do it.
I will
Someone
sing along.
do it.
Oh my gosh.
Listen. We got to get to the heavy shit, the serious shit.
Oh my god.
If someone does that, that will be.
You all
great
didn't
assist.
even see the really funnier. No, we brought that up last night. I think we brought it up. We brought up what Saggy had made.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
I'm waiting for someone to do it.
Okay. Hold on. Jeez. What the fuck? Simon here says, hold on. I love you. You love me. Can we recast T'Challa? Which we'll talk about that. And then H Bart's here says, I chose that song since Goaty doesn't enforce copyright. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Consider it.
All right. And then Todd, jeez. Can you sing
could've asked
Informer
for
by
WAP.
Snow?
Wow.
Informer.
What is that song? I don't know that song.
I don't know either. I've never heard.
I know
this
that
before.
song.
I don't. I don't know it.
You have to. It's like a rap almost. I think it's 80s or 90s. But I think I just kind of did the chorus, but I didn't remember the chorus of it.
All right.
Barney's only in for the money. Barney's only in for the money. Wow. He ruined my childhood.
Oh shit. You hear the boom boom dance. All right. This one I do know. I do know this one. Let's see if we can get the. All right. Let's see here.
Man,
I'm just waiting to see if it.
do 150.
Oh. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to find the right video that's got the thing because. All right. This one, Jesus Christ. This one I actually know. All right. This isn't bad.
You got this, Jarvo.
Canadian guy rapping like a Jamaican. Okay. Hold on.
Is there a video? He's gonna.
Yeah, no. There's a video here. I'm trying to find like the thing for it. Okay, there we go. Bring that up. All right, so this is Informer with lyrics. And, this is what you guys are paying for, by the way. I just want to make that abundantly clear. I am a massive slut. So there's that. If Goaty didn't enforce copyright, finish the song. No.
You got the main stuff. You don't need
I gotta say, it's one of those things, man, where it's like, I have my own self-respect, but I try. I don't want to lose too many people. But this one, we'll see. All right, that's not obviously the track.
You know what I'm saying? Yo,
All right, you one dance. Okay, all right. Mama, you say no. Oh shit! And look at boom boom down. Then and look at boom boom down. Oh my God! How do you keep up with this? The mom and daddy told me and stabbing under the lane. Let the boom boom down. I can't. Oh my God. I can't keep up with this. What is this?
Put it in like times or like 0.5 speed.
Oh my God. Like, fuck me, dude. Like, what? I mean, like, I know the track. I think that what it is we know the chorus line, but that is so fast. You licky boom boom down. I can't
boom boom down.
I can't. Yeah, like with the destination reach, it was the East Detention. Where them? What the fuck? Like, how do you?
Lyrics listed out way before.
I mean, yeah, because
like that mayonnaise in the fridge that came down, hitting on the floor in like Sweet Escape, where you don't know the lines.
Yeah,
this man's singing in cursive right now.
Hold on, let's see if this is. Look at this. Look, Detective Man. He say daddy me, snow me, stab someone down the lane. I licky boom boom down.
What does licky boom boom down even mean?
What the fuck? What is this
down there?
Like, what the fuck? Now you have standards. It's not that I have standards, man. It's just I have a limited amount of embarrassment. H Bart's here, $20. Says "Sing Friday" by Rebecca Black. Oh my God. I know, McLeod. Please stop. Can you move this the fuck along, dude? I guess at this point, they're paying me money to sing karaoke. If you guys don't want me to sing karaoke, you gotta match the bet. That's just. I mean, I think that's a fair assessment to make.
Last
match
song that'll be accepted.
$300.
Last bet has to be $150. WAP. That's the
WAP.
only other song. That's the only other one.
Andrew Casali sing "Hero" by Nickelback.
Stop.
No.
Friday
I don't want to.
and
I don't want to. Listen. Okay. Todd threw in $50. I cannot complete that. It is going to be a mess. So I'll tell you guys what. If you guys want the WAP thing, tag on whatever Caden said. Add the 50 to that, and then we'll get there to that thing. Because otherwise I can't, dude. I cannot do that. I mean, I could probably I can do the lyrics without the song because he's going so fucking fast. I can't even this is some shit. This is shit. I don't know I'm so confused now. My brain is
just simply do this line. Just do what's on the.
All right. Do what's on this.
Right
okay,
now,
hold on.
and try
Okay,
to do
I
this-
missed
your best impersonation of it.
All right, I'll try to lower. Oh yeah. All right, let's try this here. Okay. All right. Tapping down the lane. I lickly boom boom down. Oh fuck! Look at this. Police a them a they. I guess is getting their pronouns right. Come and a they blow down the door once him come crawl through my window. So they put me in the back of the car at the station. From that point on, I reached my destination. Well, the destination reached in down A East detention, where they whip down me pants and look up me bottom.
I mean, when you pause the lyrics, you can actually hear them. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Where they whip down me pants and look up me bottom, I guess. All right. Yeah. I mean, I can hear it and I can get it. All right. Whip down my pants. All right. Okay. All right. So in 4, you say, "Daddy me, snow me, gonna blame me. I lick you, boom, boom down." Detective man say, "Daddy me, snow me, stab someone down the lane."
Is this like a detective basically saying?
Yeah,
"Call me
I think
daddy"?
so. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh god.
Badly sung songs are awesome. I guess that's why we're here. Somebody asked Jarbo to do the Space Jam theme. I don't know. Snow, the long forgotten pride of Canada. What? I believe I can fly. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, listen.
And
I'll do
donate
Rebecca.
$50
I'll do. H Bart's here wants Rebecca Black's Friday.
It's Friday.
Okay, I'll tell you. Oh my God, I cannot do that Snow, man. That is just all right, Rebecca. I do love the song Friday though.
Snow is fast.
Oh, that song's so annoying.
That song is great, by the way. There we go. All right, is it gonna be? I mean, this might be a little bit difficult. I want to double check. Okay, so let me explain. When I first heard this song, I heard this in 2010 and or 2011, whenever it came out, and my friend recommended it to me as a joke. I thought it was really funny, and then I ended up at Universal City Walk, and it had blown up, and Rebecca Black had actually performed, but I just missed her by 5 minutes. I was legitimately pissed off. I would have loved to have seen this performed live because of how bad it is.
She was going to do a sequel to the song.
She's done some other. Does Jarbo should sing a Disney song? No.
Oh, Let It Go.
No. All right, let me get a drink of water because no, trust me, I've got kids. We had a Frozen themed Christmas.
Oh God.
Yeah. Although I will say the Encanto soundtrack does really rock. All right, let's
talk about Bruno
eventually.
Yeah, we need to talk about Bruno. No. See, I can do that. Okay. All right, let's try this. Ooh, yeah. Hold on, I can't. I gotta get what it's going good. Yeah. I think. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Sunday, I'm waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh. Gotta go downstairs. Gotta have my bowl. Gotta have cereal. Seeing everything. The time is going, ticking on and on. It's moving. The bus stop. Gotta catch my bus to see my friends. Kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take? It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, yeah. Partying, yeah. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend. That was highway cruising so good. I want time to fly. Fun. Think about fun. You know what it is. I got this. You got this. This is by my right. I got this. You got this. Now you know it. And you can see sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take? It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking through to the weekend. Weekend is Friday. It's so bad. Looking forward to the weekend. Partying, yeah. Partying, yeah. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Hey, was Thursday. Today is Friday. We so excited. We're gonna have a ball today. There always Saturday and Sunday comes afterwards. And I don't want this weekend to end. Oh, here we go. Front seat. This lane, switching lanes with the car up on my. That's so school bus in front of me. Makes TikTok, wanna scream. Check my time, it's Friday, a weekend. We gonna have fun. Come on, y'all. Today. Okay. So the guy that does the rap on that is actually the guy who wrote the song and shot the video. That was his company. That was his company, because what it was is Rebecca Black's parents went to this guy, and he ran a service that's like, look, I will basically make your child a pop star. Like, I'll give him a song and we'll shoot a music video. And then this blew up. This was this is the first one of his that blew up really big. They followed it up with another one called Chinese Food. Oh. And it was also, he did the rap on that one as well. So it's pretty it's pretty terrible shit there. All right, let me just find
Barbie girl song. Oh god.
It's weird that Jarbo is having the most fun singing the song. Dude, I fucking like the song.
Oh, Friday's
like, I'm not even kidding you. I like the song. Zeno, he says Jarbo sings Friday like he owns it, because I like the song. It is terrible, but I fucking enjoy it. Okay, H Bars here says, sing the iCarly theme or Drake and Josh, your choice. I don't know any of those theme songs. I've never once watched the show. I've never watched the show. I don't know what that. I literally do not know what that is.
And then you learn.
Learn what? Josh
is better.
Learn iCarly.
Yeah, no. What? I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? That I don't get it. Like, I don't. Okay, fine. You guys said. Let's see here. Hold on. Queen Danny says you hate anime but you like Friday, because I'm a glutton for punishment. Queen Danny, that's why. Trained Old School says Jarbo should sing any Creed song as an experiment to see the viewership go automatically drop to 0. No, that'd be if I sung Nickelback. Yeah. All right.
Anna,
fine.
You should not be glad that you went to bed.
All right. Let's see. Drake. You said Drake and Josh is better.
Yes.
And theme song.
It's for the boys.
I have no clue what's happening anymore.
I don't know either. Apparently I've never watched Drake and Josh because I was an adult when the show came out.
Drake and Josh and iCarly, both theme songs slap. Either one's fine.
But I don't know the song.
You got this though.
So
it's fine.
Yeah, you do. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like, all right, okay, fine, fuck it, I'll try. Here we are. I still
demands it.
God, sing monkey sing. Yeah, it's a pop beach.
It's karaoke night now.
Yeah, I still want to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the thumbnail. All right, so Drake and Josh theme song here. All right, We've also now crossed the $700 mark on the channel, so it's a good night to embarrass the fuck out of me. Thank you guys, I love you.
Let's get the WAP.
All right, yeah, that's. All right, hold on. I never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way. I found a way. I always thought that it'd be too crazy, but I found a way. I found a way. If you open up your mind, see what's inside it. It always takes some time to realize. Okay. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Over your shoulder, you'll know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. So just around. I know this is embarrassing. That anything's possible. I found a way. I found a way. No one can break what is so unbreakable. I found a way. I found a way. And if you can open up your mind, what's inside? It's time to realize. The fuck. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. On your shoulder, you know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around. All right, I can't do it. I don't know. It's like I'm sitting here.
My fucking soul, dude.
That's good. I'm glad it hurt your soul, RJ.
As a fan of Drake and Josh, that was massive.
Yeah.
I do not know that show. I do not know that show. So that is one of those things. Yvonne says, imagine your daughter seeing the show in the future. Do you have any idea how much I sing to my kids? We have watched Encanto at least 15 times since in the last 3 days. Just watch. Yeah, we've watched it.
That means nothing. It just came out.
And so it's like, trust me, the songs, like that's what I've been listening to is those songs, and we've been singing those songs. Jess here says Dan Snyder wants you in the van. No.
Well, also it's sung by
Run away, Turbo, run, run, Turbo, run.
Yeah,
he wants to see your feet.
I want to see your feet.
Oh Jesus.
No, Dan Snyder had that foot thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
you didn't? Wait, you're telling me you did not know about that, RJ?
It's infamous. Dan Snyder and Quentin Tarantino, the two.
I try to block that from my memory, so I don't think about it.
It ruins all those.
At this point, listen. We have lost. We had up to 135 people watching. Now we're down to 87. Clearly, this is turning into a thing. I'll tell you guys what. We're gonna get back into the last two topics of this thing, and then but I'll put it out there. The only other one I'm going to sing tonight is going to be WAP, but it's got to hit that peak. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sing The Game by Motorhead, dude. Fucking
no, that's the Triple H theme song, bro.
Dude, I don't watch wrestling.
Time to play the game.
Yeah, you don't even need to watch wrestling. That's fucking iconic, dude.
I probably know it here. The Game by Motorhead. Oh my fucking!
You need to get a water bottle, turn on your cam, and then spit the water as well.
Why don't you guys just group up all your money to at least make up $250 to sing WAP? Like, you guys are so...
Yeah. Just tally up your money and then put WAP in the section, and that's the only song that's going to go on from this point on.
Have $350 or $5 $20 and $150 and say WAP.
Math.
That's all you guys can do. But you guys are not good.
Someone takes one for the team and just does the whole shebang.
Oh my God. I'm listening to this song, and I'm like, how the fuck do you sing this thing? Like, I like Motorhead,
lemon juice,
but I just do not know. No, it's a good song. Turbo can afford the PS5. Now, that is true. That is very true.
I'm trying to get a PS5.
Let's see. Andrea says you've made me cringe. I've made you cringe multiple times.
I thought you went to sleep.
Yeah, Anna.
Yeah.
I thought you went to sleep. Huh?
Don't sing WAP.
No, he'll sing WAP.
No, he will.
Someone sends him.
For $150.
$150.
Talk about some wet ass pussy.
No, hey, you
Whoa,
can't.
whoa,
We can't. Hey, you can't
whoa.
tease. I'll sing along because I know this song.
I know WAP. I don't know this shit. This is like asking, like, it's such a weird thing because I've never heard the song before. Yeah, no, I've heard that song, but it's like, I don't, it's all about the dead. I mean, it's like, fuck, dude, how do you, all right, we'll give it a shot for like a minute and see how bad this thing is. I mean, this is, hope you, let's see, Zeno says here, I quite enjoy Jarbo making a fool of himself for wads of cash. Don't you mean wads of cash?
Juan.
No, listen, I like karaoke, and like certain songs I can do okay. This shit is just like, you guys are asking me to sing shit I don't fucking know about. Like, the next thing is going to end up being like, fucking sing like the Teletubbies theme song. Hold on. Kira says, in before someone asked Jarbo to rap some ICP. Only from the netting game. Only from the netting game.
ICP?
Insane Clown Posse, but it's only that album. Only number 6. Only the netting, or only the Great Malenko, or that album, whatever that one is. The Dark Circus, I think.
This is making me kind of.
I was a child in the 90s. We had ICP.
That is.
H Brush, you might as well just donate $150.
Have you ever heard what is a juggalo?
I know what they are. I just don't know.
What is a juggalo? He's a motherfucking freak. Anyway, let's see. No, I grew up to I grew up we had ICP and stuff. Be prepared for Lion King. It can't be really Disney stuff because like
at least you like some Limp Bizkit if we're gonna go 90s.
Yeah, I mean if we're gonna go that far, right? We could do like break stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I know Limp Bizkit. I'm a white kid from the 90s. That's how that works.
H Barts, just take one for the team. Take one for the team. H
Come on.
Barts. Do it,
Fair,
H
H Barts, all of you, come up with a plan.
He says here, I don't like WAP, so no. That dude Vince says I'm a former juggalo. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So you're a former gang member according to the FBI. They tried arguing that the FBI was gang members. Keep rolling. Yeah, all right, that's a good track.
Rolling. Yeah.
God damn.
Todd,
You know what I'm thinking I might do. All right. You know what I think I might do tonight? Because like, listen, I can't do the game by fucking Motorhead. It's gonna be terrible. It's not even gonna be funny terrible. It's just gonna be terrible because I don't know the track. All right. That's why. That's the reason why when you do karaoke, you do songs that you know because you at least know the cadence of the song.
That's true. Yeah.
That's kind of the whole
point. The game
point.
is also mostly a lot of instrumentals too. Like
pretty much.
Really, the only part you sing is it's like it's time to play the game. Like that's really it. Yeah.
And for like a minute, it's just like
yeah.
Guitar.
So here's what we're gonna do. All right. Here's how we're gonna end this whole thing. All right, and you guys are gonna like it.
He's gonna do it. I know exactly what he's doing.
You don't know what I'm doing.
He's gonna
I think I know what you're gonna do.
ICP or something like that.
No, you guys do not know what I'm doing, but you will.
Predictions in the chat.
Yeah. Throw out some predictions in the chat. Sure, why not? All right, let me get this thing set up here. Okay. And we'll have a little bit of fun with this one. All right, it's been a while. We'll have a little bit of fun with this one. All right, let's see. Hey Jude. No. Zeno says all of your singing has been terrible. That's kind of the point. The last duet. No, I rapped the last duet. That was terrible. It's WAP. It's not WAP. It's the Rescue Rangers theme song. Let's see. All right. No, you guys are, it's, one of you got it right. One of you got it right. And I've probably lost so many, we haven't even hit 50 likes yet. It's pretty. How many dislikes? I guess can't tell me.
I can't tell anyone.
I can see. Hold on, I can see real quick.
Is it real American Hulk Hogan?
No, it's nothing to do with wrestling. For the love of Christ, nothing to do with wrestling. It's not Madonna. No, it's not Madonna. It's not Madonna.
Is it DuckTales?
No, it's not DuckTales. It's actually a song. Ooh, Danger Zone. That's a good one. No, it's not. Hold on. I'm just bring this up here. All right. and then
Oh, you're gonna hide.
I'm gonna hide it for a second. And then all right, this should be good. There we go. You guys will still be able to hear it.
Dancing Queen.
Oh my god.
This is it. This is the final.
Get rickrolled. Sing along, everyone.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Because this is what I'm thinking of. And I couldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. And gotta make you understand. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. You know each other for so long. You know the game, you're too shy to say it. You know there's nothing what's been going on. You know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, I'm gonna need to not to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. And give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Give you up. Give you up. Never gonna give. Never gonna give. Never gonna give. Never gonna give. We've known each other for so long. You know they really not. You're too shy to say it. We've known each other. Oh, fuck, I was going on. There we go. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you to tell you how I'm feeling, I'm gonna make you understand. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna let you Okay, that's it. That's all I can take. I'm even I'm cringing at myself on that one too. I'm so out of practice. For
Yeah, I was trying to see some backup, man.
I appreciate that. I love that song, by the way. I love that song. Like I truly adore that song. H here says, if you don't sing the game, at least say it's time to play. It's time to play. I don't know.
It's time to play the job.
I guess. Hold on. It's time to play the game. Yeah, Motorhead sounds nothing like this. Wow. Triple H slaying that Stephanie McMahon punani. Taking over the company, play the game. There we go. How about that?
That's good enough.
I got it right? He's actually with Stephanie McMahon, right? Like
yeah, I'm surprised.
Okay, good. That. I know a little bit of it. Yeah, I also know that they were like working with Trump and shit. So anyway,
Vince McMahon for you.
Trained Old School says Jarbo thinks it's over, but he don't know that 3-Byte Karaoke is now a thing. It's self-sustaining now. I mean, all things considered. So, I don't know what you posted in the DM there, but I can't see it. The person protected their tweets. So, or maybe I'm blocked.
What?
No, you're blocked. You're blocked.
Oh no, I'm blocked. I'm blocked.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. All right. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my God. Shiny says disturbed down with the sickness.
JK.
I'll tell you guys what. Here's what we'll do. We won't do that one, but we'll do it. We'll do a rendition of that one, right?
Oh no.
Oh my God. Please do the one that goes.
Yeah, but now you brought up one that I really, really like. So, but we're gonna do it a little bit funnier. We're gonna lower it down a little bit. Have ourselves a little bit of fun. Dropping it into the old end of the night run here on the Hollywood After Dark. If we're adjacent to the lounge, we're gonna be singing a little bit of lounge music tonight, folks. Of course, Richard Cheese is the best of the best. You might know him from a certain Zack Snyder movie. We talk about Zack Snyder a lot here on the channel. Big fans of Zack Snyder. Dawn of the Dead. Great little montage bit.
Oh, yeah.
So stay tuned while I'm going to butcher this too, by the way, but it's going to be less butchered than Madonna. And also, whatever the fuck that Drake and Josh shit was. So let's dive in. All right. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, shit. Oh, wah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, wait, sorry, it's a little low. I'm off. Okay. Oh, wah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, wah, ha, ha, ha. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Other get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open is the gift that has been given to me. I can see inside you the sickness is rising. It seems that all that was good has died. Oh no, the world is a scary place. Now that you've woken up the demon in me. Hey, will you give it to me one time? 4. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Other get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. Why can't you just fuck off and die? Get down with the sickness. Fuck you, I don't need this shit. I'm down with the sickness. You stupid, sadistic, abusive fucking whore. Get down with the sickness. Here it goes. Get ready to die. Get ready to die. There we go. All right. It's better standing up. It's better if I stand up because I'm hunched over a desk right now. So I don't sound that great, but I love that fucking track. Right? Goddamn, I love that track here. No, I'm not going to do Billy Joel. Billy Joel, we didn't start the fire. I don't know that track very well, to be honest with you. Anyway, Geek Studios. I see you on Twitter, buddy. M Jarbo doing karaoke.
How do we top this?
I don't know.
I don't know how we're gonna go back to topics. I don't know.
Yeah, at this point, hold on.
Do we even go back to topics? I don't know.
It doesn't feel.
I
right.
think if you share the tweet that I share on the screen, then you could probably.
Well, yeah, but it's like I also want to like. Okay.
I can share it.
Okay, no, I see it right here. I got it right here. There we go. All right, so back on Zack Snyder topics.
Yes.
H. Barts wants me to sing "Fuck the Police" by NWA. Man.
Listen, you guys are gonna kill Jarbo's voice, and he can't stream anymore.
Like, I mean, this has gone far beyond what I thought for the night. So, I mean, thank you all, 100%. You know,
there's always next time, baby.
It's time to play the music. Jesus Christ.
It's time to
all right.
play the music on the Jarbo Show tonight.
Dun, dun. Finally back on topic. You love it, Music Man. You love it. None of this was in the thumbnail. None of that was in the thumbnail. We covered a lot of other stuff in the thumbnail.
We covered one thing. We covered 2 things from the thumbnail. So that's,
seeing Rick Astley "Take Me to Your Heart." I think I know that track too. I'm gonna have to get to I'm gonna have to do this later. Okay, like listen. I got a channel member super chat. Oh, I did. Who was it from? Because I didn't see it.
Yeah, we can't see it on StreamYard, guys.
It's Maverick0360 members for 4 months. Sing the one about Lindsay Ellis quitting YouTube.
All right. Thank you, McLeod. I appreciate it, and I appreciate. There we go. I see it there. Thank you so much for your support and everyone's support. Look, we can do more karaoke tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. I don't want this to be an every night sort of thing because
it's a special night.
It's a special night. It's a special night, I guess. It's almost the end of the year. You guys are fucking assholes. I love you.
This like the New Year's Eve early.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I hear the blues of call. Gary Wintle is the Frasier theme song. Toss salad and scrambled eggs. I mean, I don't know. Did I do the Richard Cheese one? Okay. It's like my mouth. It's a little dry.
Yeah, you guys remember when Jarbo butchered "What a Wonderful World"? That shit was funny.
Did I?
Oh, you sang "What a Wonderful World" and it was so fucking bad. Everyone was making fun of you. It was really funny.
Oh, okay. I don't mind. Yeah. Again, I don't have like my voice is.
It's because you didn't know the song. You didn't know the song, so
yeah. Like again, that's the whole thing with karaoke is at least Richard Cheese. I sung all of that by memory, but I did gaff a couple times because I just mixed up some lyrics. But things like that, like Rick Astley, I didn't need lyrics for that. I know the fucking track.
Yeah.
That's every night at HWAD. That's very true. Okay, so
Snyder.
Back to Zach, back on that Zach crack, back on that cold as Zach, back on the Zach Lives Matter, folks. Zach Lives Matter.
So someone did a little deep dive on where Zach was, and he was next to Snyderville.
Oh my God.
Yep, Deer Valley Resort in Utah is next to a little place called Snyderville.
It's hilarious.
You know that he's gonna end up like going up there or something like that, and and posting an image from Snyderville, and everyone's gonna be like, "It's true."
It's true.
Here's the thing: he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing at this point. I feel like he's always known, of course, but I mean, like this doesn't make it clear. He knows what he's doing. He absolutely knows.
Zach was was in Park City, near Snyderville. Park City, Snyderville.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty funny actually. I didn't realize that. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like I went
blueprint.
It's Utah's the blueprint. There we go.
Yeah.
So there we go on that one. I mean, like that's cool. That's cool that he's that he's out there doing that. All right, so let's get into the Lindsay Ellis stuff because we have to summarize a lot of it, unfortunately, just due to time. But all right.
Yeah. I mean, there's just so much with that. She made like this big public Patreon post where she kind of broke down what happened, her emotions, how she's feeling, and she basically said, "I'm done. I'm quitting YouTube. I'm done. Being a public persona is no longer of interest to me."
And I'll tell you this though, I get it.
By the way, she's trending number 2 right now. This is a really
that's probably why we got a lot of people coming on in because I said Lindsay Ellis, and then everyone's like, "Oh shit,"
It's been karaoke for 2 hours, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Has it been 2 hours?
It's probably been at least an hour and a half.
It's been like an hour. You guys,
hour 45.
Oh my God, this is why I'm like,
what's an hour and a half?
It started with the Madonna song, right?
No, it started with the lyrics to like Shakespeare, like Hamlet. No, Macbeth. It was Macbeth.
Oh, right, Macbeth.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we see this here. Lindsay just says on Twitter, "Goodbye" is what she says, and then she posted this. This is what she says here. So it starts off by saying, and this is a long read, by the way. We're not going to go through all of it, but we get an idea of it. She says, "This is going to be a YouTube video, but I just don't have it in me to invite that kind of scrutiny to be the last in the 6 sad line of YouTubers who get all too weepy on camera and cry about how they just can't do this anymore. Boo hoo hoo. I'd planned to move video content to Nebula, but I realize now that doing that is just keeping wounds wide open. My life ended 9 months ago. What has been taking up bandwidth ever since has been a ghost. It's almost funny how many people will insist that I've lost nothing, because subscriber count is the only metric for success and cancel culture doesn't exist. And again, we hear that a lot too. She's fine. Sub counts
for context, the event she's referring to from 9 months ago, is that the Raya and the Last Dragon?
Yeah. So it's this right here. So this is from March. This is actually from my birthday, by the way, March 26th. Says, I also watched Raya and the Last Dragon. I think we need to come up with a name for this genre that is basically Avatar, The Last Airbender Redux. It's like half of YA fantasy published in the last few years anyway.
And she got a lot of blowback. People were trying to cancel her, saying that she was comparing.
Well, what happened right at that same time?
I honestly don't remember.
Okay, so why did Zack Snyder say something against Geeks and Gamers and bring it
Stop Asian Hate?
To stop Asian hate, because people took this. Never mind, Raya and the Last Dragon came out in early March of 2021.
Yeah, this is like a couple weeks after.
This is a couple weeks later. And but the whole thing with it was with the Asian massage parlors that had been shot up and the women who were unfortunately murdered. This was a big topic, and so this is what she's saying here. So she says this in context of talking about just watching this animated movie, and that it definitely was like basically.
Can we all say though, in hindsight, her getting so much pushback for this tweet was stupid?
Yes. Oh no, 100%. It was stupid. 100%. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Like, out of all the things to get canceled for, this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it was dumb. It was very, very, very dumb. But I mean, the thing is though, Lindsay Ellis herself has been, I don't want to say like okay with cancel culture until it came for her, so to speak.
Well, she's a lefty.
She's a lefty. But here's my favorite exchange with her, right? Where
yes, movie buff.
Where this happened back in I think 2020. So only a few months prior to this. And, so Movie Bob posted a selfie, and then she said, this is honestly really inappropriate and creepy. A selfie at a con several years ago does not mean we are friends. Also, the fact that I have soft blocked you like 6 times and you always refollow was creepy. Take the hint. Please leave me alone.
I died laughing at that so hard because Movie Bot's such a fucking chud.
He's a chud. He's an absolute chud. However, I felt bad for him here. And I say that not because like, oh, woe is Movie Bob, fuck him. But I say this because, all he was doing was adding to the conversation. And then she came back at him with this comment.
Yeah, but if you're posting a picture, like a selfie like that, it looks so awkward. It's like, and you're trying to act.
Oh, yeah, people being friends with their peers. Yeah, I get it. Okay, but at the same time, does she really I thought this was a bit too far.
Maybe a DM would have been nice.
A DM would have been better. I mean, look, if it's some rando calling Movie Bob a creep, that's a different thing. I think she had the wherewithal to understand what she was saying, and she knew what was going to happen, right? Like she knew what was going to happen, and Bob took it. He got hit really hard for that too.
Oh, he got made fun of for months.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I don't like to sit there, and like defend Movie Bob because fuck him. But I felt that again, like she's kind of played up these kind of angles, and a lot of people on social media do. You clap back all the time on stuff, but this particular post went at her so fucking hard. It made very, very, very little sense. However, Rational Skeptic here for $5 says, now Lindsay Ellis knows how Matt and others felt when cancel mobs came after them. Oh no, she absolutely she hit it way worse than me. I only lost 80% of my revenue and everything else. So, she hasn't lost anything like that, but I understand the mental anguish that it takes on her. And that's kind of where, I do have a bit of sympathy on that front. So, let's dive back into this one here. Okay. So she had one YouTube channel chugging along on algorithmic inertia is not success. It's just an engine driving on fumes. And I think that's a lot more to do with her creativity, or just like her not her creativity, but like her drive to continue creating.
She also mentions that a lot of her friends dropped her and didn't want to associate with her peers in the industry and friends she once considered close.
Yeah,
wanted nothing to do with her after that riot tweet. They all kind of dropped her when the controversy hit.
No, and that I understand 100%, man. People I knew that were privately talking to me. Right after everything went down, saying it's going to be okay, you're going to be fine, to the next day, publicly throwing me under a bus.
Yeah, they publicly want nothing to do with you. They'll say one thing to you, but they don't want to actually be your friend and stand up for you.
Yeah, if you ever wonder why Midnight's Edge brought in Mecha Random 42, that was because of the whole thing with me. My bad. Because they ditched me too. Because people don't want to be associated with this kind of crap. A lot of times because they fear the backlash. I mean, and honestly, Lindsay did not deserve the hit over that. But I think what it was is people were looking for a reason to go after her, and a lot of people online.
People want an excuse. Here's the thing. The reason why people went after Lindsay with that Raya, the Last Dragon tweet, is because everybody wants to feel like they're morally superior. Everyone wants to feel like they're just dudes. They're like, look at me sticking up for the little guy. I'm calling out problematic people on the internet. When really you're just looking for an excuse to be a toxic asshole.
Yeah.
You're not trying to be morally superior or like trying to call out something for the good of mankind or the good of a marginalized group. You're doing it because you want to target somebody and you want to drag a woman down. That's really what it was about.
No, I agree with you. And I don't want to defend Lindsay Ellis either, but there we are. Now, Gary Wintle here says, internet comment etiquette, red letter media, Aeronauts, etc., all wisely avoid attaching themselves to any cliques or groups. That's true. I've met internet comment etiquette. We partied together at VidCon in 2017 a couple times. A really nice guy. And yeah, red letter media sticks to themselves. And, you know, when I was in Milwaukee, actually, for an event in 2018, there were people in the group I was with that were trying to get red letter media to come out to the party we were at. They're like, "Oh, hey, those guys are here in Milwaukee. Let's try to meet up with red letter media." You know, and John's right. This shows you who your friends truly are. That's very true. I find now this passage right here, this actually made me feel pretty bad. So she says that 2021 has been the worst year of my life. I'm traumatized by it. To this day, I still have people scolding me for how I handled it, that I should have handled it differently, that I should have controlled my stands, as if I have the capability to know what any of these people were even saying to strangers on Twitter while I was shitting blood for weeks on end. The worst thing about this whole year is that I can't even admit this trauma because of all the rhetorical devices people have already come up with to dismiss it. That centering my own pain is evidence of me not listening. Does it occur to these people that you can listen and disagree with other people's conclusions? That I'm weaponizing my fragile white womanhood or whatever to point out that having thousands upon thousands of people you've never met hate you and say whatever will get the most updoots about it is in fact traumatizing? That people I used to know would frequently lie about me on twitter.com to the tunes of thousands of retweets and tens of thousands of likes, and I just had to sit there and take it? My favorite are the people who dismiss any potential harm I might have incurred as justified because I'm a wealthy white woman. I am not wealthy. While all these same people's hearts positively bleed for Britney Spears. And the thing is, that is she's not wrong.
No. I understand where she's coming from 100%.
Yeah.
Again, it comes down to the fact that so many people want to feel morally superior. They want to feel like they're like, oh, look at us. We're standing up to like, oh, this white cis woman, this like powerful figure. It's like they were looking for an excuse to go after her and take her down, basically.
Yeah.
And again, it's I keep saying it, but it all stems from the fact that people want to feel like they're doing something with their lives, and really they're looking for an excuse to be a toxic shithead.
Yeah, it's just a keyboard warrior mentality that it's just like, look, reading this tweet, I had no clue who this YouTuber is or anything, but that tweet, like, that's not something you get canceled over. Like, that tweet, like, I don't get it. I think they're just a little too rough on that one.
Well, that's the thing though, is they, that's the thing is like I said here. Okay. So, Zeno says, when you make a comment on Twitter, you're not supposed to pay attention to the replies. The truth of that is though, is you're not wrong, but and the idea though is that when it's tens of thousands of people coming at you, right? Well, like that's kind of the whole thing.
It's also people slandering her name and basically making up lies about her.
And the thing is though, but again, that's
and
something
you can't
that
control it, and
you can't control it. Like I was talking that with Saggy last night. We're talking about like the accusations being made, and here's this Wikia page that is effectively trying to argue that I've assaulted a teenager, and all that shit. Never mind, it's not true. I've never did that. So there's that. I understand that. Now Maverick here says she owes an apology to everyone she's ever wrongfully tried to cancel. I'll never forget how she blasted James Rolfe over Ghostbusters 2016, and even though she clearly didn't watch his video on the subject.
No, Lindsay Ellis has said and done some shit I fundamentally disagree with, and her going after James Rolfe along with people like Patton Oswalt was bullshit. That was wrong of her. Absolutely.
And a lot on the right are going to be championing this because of her documentary on abortion.
Yeah, so wait, she did what?
She well, I mean, I don't know. She did a documentary about her getting an abortion. And I had never watched it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, dude, that's why the right hates her. Oh my God. Yeah. She's been hated for years as a result of that. I think it's called The A Word. It's a documentary. And then, but like I had heard this through the grapevine. I've never seen the documentary, so I don't know specifically, but I had heard through the grapevine that she purposefully got pregnant in order to go have an abortion.
What?
And so
yeah. It's also a rumor too that she faked the abortion, or that I've heard that. I've heard people have made conspiracies over her abortion and the after effects of her on her body for getting one, saying that she's made it up for like the internet clout, basically.
yeah, I mean, again, we have no way of knowing any of this kind of stuff, right? We have no way of knowing any of this. What is true, what isn't true. HRS here with $5. Thank you, man. Says, James Rolfe is one of the nicest, most humble YouTubers ever. The fame never got to him. Yeah, I've met James Rolfe before, and he was very, very, very nice.
Yeah.
But this is an interesting passage, though, in her blog post here, and it's interesting. She says here, but all I know now is that being in the public eye is at all a losing game, and I regret all of it. I regret every time I stood up for anyone, it always backfires. I regret every time I push back against something unjust. It was always just used to hurt me. I regret every time I stood up for myself and never did it correctly. I regret every time I showed any vulnerability. Just more ammunition to be used against me later. I regret every time I tried to play the game with peers and colleagues. They will drop you the second you ain't popular on Twitter anymore. I just kind of had to reference back to this, you know? If Movie Bob wasn't as crazy, would she still have said this? You know, all I'm saying is that it's all hollow and brittle. And if there's one thing I've learned this year, it's how eminently expendable I am. The good, the progressive, cis, straight, white, or wealthy white men keep on trucking and coming out on top because deep down, they know the systems they profess to stand against ultimately exist to benefit them.
I get what she's saying, but I feel like there's another group that she really should be calling out. And it's white keyboard warrior women on social media platforms.
Yeah.
I'm being honest here. That's where a lot of that shit stems from. A lot of it stems from these keyboard warrior white women who sit on Twitter and social media bitching and complaining because they want to be progressively superior to other people. You know, that group exists. It's not just the white men.
Oh, I agree with you. There's plenty of them out there, and oh my god.
It's basically, what I'm saying is the other group to blame too is internet Karens. Those kinds of people.
Well, I mean, like, that is a big part of it, to be fair.
Isn't that like the same thing though?
Look, I mean, she's been a Karen, and then people hit her and then became a Karen to her. And, you know, 9 months later, they're still on it, and she is just frustrated. And like, here's the thing with that, guys. I get that. I absolutely get that. When I had my blowout a couple years ago, I lost the Mundane Matt channel. I did. It's gone. I mean, it's still there. It's a husk of itself. I had to unlist everything, and I haven't really posted much on there. And that was a casualty of it, you know. And thankfully, the people coming after me just wanted that channel to die. They let me have this, and I've been able to turn it into something else. I've been able to stream to, 100 people a night, which is small compared to some people, but you know what? I'm very thankful for it anyway. Tonight we pulled in $758. I mean, that's insane. That's the second biggest night I've ever had, and it was all random and so appreciative. You guys have no idea. So I get where Lindsay's coming from. I think the problem is social media. And where we want to put out our opinions, but maybe there might be some times where we just need to shut the fuck up. And you know what? And I fall into that line as well.
Well, there's people also who are like nitpicking every single word of her goodbye message, saying, "Oh, look at her painting herself as a victim. Oh, look at her talking about victim culture and all this and that's." Like, shut the fuck up and just realize that this is somebody talking about their trauma, opening up emotionally, saying, I am hurt right now, and I am so traumatized and mentally hurt and emotionally hurt by what's going on that I am quitting my profession. Like, look in the mirror and realize how you act online can truly affect people. You know,
yeah,
have some empathy.
And that's the thing though, is I've thought about quitting. I thought about quitting probably about a month ago. You know, because I have some debt that I need to pay. And trying to juggle, streaming and the Uber stuff is, it gets a little difficult. It's been okay, right? But there's times where it gets difficult, and then it's like talking about it with my girlfriend. I'm like, okay, should I go look to try to get a standard 9-to-5 job? I was contacted again by the U.S. Census about applying for a field supervisor position, and I applied. because it pays good money, and I love that job, man. It's not the same job I was doing, but I liked field work. And I've thought about like other places that I've heard about, like where jobs are available where I could, work 8 hours a day, and that would alter how I do things here, but it would be more consistent and everything. Cause I don't know, I'll be fair. I don't know if I'll ever get back to where I was before August 8th, 2018. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get back to that place again where, and I don't know if I want to be fair. It's a lot of pressure to do things right. Because when you're
the platform has changed so much too in the years since then as well.
No, it really has. It really has. I mean, look at what we call out the chuds and shit. We call out those kind of people, and like because they spread bad information, they willfully spread bad information. And a lot of Lindsay Ellis kind of dealt with that as well. She is trending right now. A lot of people are attacking her, and I do have empathy for that. I have empathy, like as much as I dislike Andy Signore, I have empathy over the baseless, things that were said about him and how people turned on him. And I think made him more of a bitter person. You know what I mean? I think they turned him into what he is today because he's so desperate to get back to where he was. He's so desperate to get back to that kind of power. Whereas I'm not that desperate. I don't want to cover what, fake news or like shill out stupid shit because I just want the fucking money. You know what I mean? Like,
and I was gonna mention too at the end of the day too, like whether or not you like Lindsay Ellis and her political views or like her takes on videos and stuff, she inspired a lot of female content creators. Like a lot, like not even just female content creators in general. I mean, Jenny Nicholson's one I think about a lot as well, and I enjoy her videos very much. There's a lot of people that Lindsay Ellis inspired, and I mentioned this earlier. Like even if you don't like what she has to say, the way she produced videos and the way she constructed how to present her viewpoints was something I feel like was worth praising, if that makes sense. So I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough thing. It's never a good thing when such a influential person ups and quits and leaves the platform. I don't think she's quitting writing her book. She started like a sci-fi book series, so I think she's going to continue being a writer. She does stuff with PBS, so we'll see what she does. But yeah, I mean, losing any voice on YouTube, that kind of sucks. So.
Yeah. I just, Benjamin Brown here. Yes, you can discern from your mistakes. You're well spoken. You just need to be more positive on the subjects. I'm trying. That's why I get so, I'll tell you this, why I get so frustrated over the Snyder stuff. It has everything to do with, I want there to be, it's the people that I feel, sell misinformation and, or ignore it. And it's how I get mad at the Fandom Menace as well. But I do want to talk more positive stuff. Maybe we've been having fun doing shitty ass karaoke. You guys have been tortured by my voice for hours. All right. Reginald here says, what do you think of YouTube's new policy that will roll out on January 5th? How will it affect content creators? Well, I'm not entirely too sure what that is, so I quickly brought it up. I have not read the article yet, but I will I'll bring it up here. Wait, do I have that up? Okay, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I've got the right page up there. Okay, all right. So according to news9live.com, YouTube will update its terms of service on January 5th. Saying here that it will be updating the terms of service. The company will be providing more transparency in how we develop, improve, and update our service, including more detail about the reasons we make changes and updates. Okay. It says it will not affect the way they still use YouTube. So it says more clarity about how it develops whatever this means, how it develops, improves, and what users can expect. No one ever really believes that. The company claims that although the terms of service might be a legal document, it will make it easier for users to understand. They have reorganized some sections, such as account suspension and termination, and rewording others. Inclusion of the community guidelines strike process. In order to increase transparency, the company will include community guideline strikes information in the terms of service. There'll be no changes to how community guidelines operate. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't know. Nothing about this really seems like it's going to be super crazy. There's going to be more transparent. I mean, every time they claim that, it takes a while to get there, So, yeah. But I mean, it's all good. It's all good on this stuff. Look, YouTube is a growing and evolving platform like everything else. and it makes a lot of mistakes. I think they do facilitate a lot of harassment towards other people, and I think they also silence people who are a bit more edgier, and it's not something that's perfect, but at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people who overblow what they view are problems with it. So that is just that's my take on it. Let's see. Gary here says, remember when if a person said something you disagreed with, you would disagree with them, but not try to destroy them by canceling them? Civilized discussion. Well, the problem, Gary, though, is that this goes for all sides at this point. It's like literally that's either side wants to do that, and I hate to both sides things. I really do. But when you look at it, it's like the right will try to go after, like, look at the people who are going to go after Lindsay Ellis. Anyone bringing up the abortion situation is going to be a right winger who's trying to use that to cancel her with their audience.
Well, even then, like going back to the Channel Awesome shit too, with the whole change the channel thing, they were trying to cancel her back then too.
Oh yeah, they were, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. People are just shitty. That's my take at the end of the day. People are shitty human beings.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, they very much are shitty human beings. But unfortunately, that is just still something that we have to adhere to. I think the thing is a lot of these companies, they want to make sure that they provide the best possible experience for their clientele. And well,
I was gonna ask do you feel like YouTube could do a better job of like promoting better mental health and better support for the content creators?
They absolutely could, but I'm going to tell you why they won't. They make money off of us, and they make money in a way that they know what will happen if you take time off, and they know what will happen if you go away for a while. Your channel does get bogged down and everything else. They tell you to put out, like, I was reading up on, let's say, TikTok, right? TikTok, I was like, how many TikToks a day should you post? And I'm reading these different blogs talking about it, and the average they came up with was three a day. Guess how many YouTube videos you basically can post out to your audience and still send out notifications? 3 a day. That's basically what you can send out to your audience. So when you go out to your audience and you say 3 a day, and they get those notifications, then you get into that routine of doing 3 a day. And your audience then expects 3 a day. Did you know that I was so stressed out that when my first daughter was born, and even my second daughter was born, that when I came home the night that both of them were born, and to check on the cats and to check the house while my girlfriend was like resting up and the baby was getting looked at, I came home and I made videos because I was so afraid that I was going to miss out on work. Because the money that I earn is all about how much ad revenue I'm able to pull in that day, which is all about how many people can get eyeballs on the videos, which means I have to be looking for all that crazy ass negative shit like the quartering and Geeks and Gamers and all that crap, and I look, and it doesn't, and I still kind of do it now. We kind of joke about Zack Snyder and stuff, but it's a little different because there's a point to it. And so back then it was like, this is what they were demand of you. And it's an unspoken thing, and every creator fucking knows it. And YouTube will talk about all this shit, but they don't ever mean it. And that's the biggest issue is, what they need to do is reevaluate like a lot of things. It's like how they recommend content and how they filter it all out. But I'll tell you this though, RJ and Caden and Jimbo, 500 hours of content are uploaded every single minute. We've been live now for 3 hours and 18 minutes. Mm-hmm. So in that 3 hour and 18 minute, that is 198 minutes times 500. That is, I can't even begin to tell you at this point. That's what, 20,000, right? 198 times 500. That's 99,000 hours of content uploaded in that amount of time. 99,000 hours of content. This is why you see people like the quartering and do all the shit that he does. This is why people over clickbait on stuff. This is why it always happens, because that is what they demand of you. And so again, I'm very appreciative of you guys. I want you to understand that. I do have my days where I'm tired. Like, I think, was it the other night? I'm like, I don't want to stream. And then, we did it anyway for a couple hours. because I don't take a lot of breaks. I do it most nights, you know, and I like it, but it's like, man, I'm exhausted. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's none of your fault, but this is the way the system itself, you know, how social media operates, because it's all part of social media. And that's kind of what happened, I think, with Lindsay Ellis there, is that like...
I feel like she's clearly so emotionally and mentally hurt. I hope she gets the help that she needs and she can find herself in a better mentally and emotionally better place. If that makes sense?
No, absolutely.
Nobody should go through that kind of trauma. Nobody.
Oh, no, 100%. And Samuel here makes a great point. Says, Lindsay sounds so deeply unhappy. Yeah, and here's the thing with that. YouTube makes you...
I'll be honest, just real quick. Like, when I saw her Patreon post... And I don't mean this like disparagingly, it really read like a suicide note. It really did. The way it came across, like the first time I read it, I'm like, this shit sounds like she's gonna fucking, you know, hurt herself or something.
Yeah.
That's how unhappy she is and how traumatized she is. And that's scary. It's really scary to think about how bad online harassment can go.
So I'll be honest with you guys. When the adpocalypse hit back in 2017, I was heavily considering suicide. And the reason why was because, so in 2016, I made almost $70,000. I'd never made that much money before in my entire life. And the what I was doing was working, and the trajectory of the channel was going to put me somewhere in the neighborhood, if everything maintained, you know, $100,000 is what I was estimating earning in 2017. And I've never been close to making that kind of money. And I was like, kind of freaking out, kind of overexcited about it, right? Like, oh my God, I'm going to be able to, like, you know, do shit, right? And so my girlfriend and I decided to buy a house. We decided to move out of Portland because the income tax in Oregon is like 9%, so that bites you in the ass. And I got family up here, and we found a decent house for $280,000. And she quit her job, where she was making $72,000 a year, working for a private education company. And as we were getting ready to move, this was in like, March of this is in April 2017. She tells me she's pregnant with our daughter. And you know, I'm like, wow, holy shit, that's fucking crazy. Like, I'm scared because, like, you know, having a kid is scary. And then we move and we get into this house, and then she leaves her job. And I'm like, okay, well, the money I'm going to be making is going to be great. You know, I'll be able to pay the mortgage and afford all that shit. Cool. Perfect. It's going to work out great. Then April 1st rolls around, and the apocalypse hits because it's a new quarter and all the people had pulled out. $50 billion in ad revenue pulled out. I started to freak the fuck out because I lost about 55% of my average income as a result of the apocalypse.
Christ.
Jesus.
And so I went from making like $5,000-$6,000 a month to making like $20,000 a month, you know, or $22,000 a month, $2,500, somewhere in there, right? Which is manageable. But again, I have to take out 25% of that for taxes. So it's a little less manageable. And it started kind of evening itself out. I got into doing Uber Eats a little bit back in 2017 and stuff. And then kind of started working itself out. My girlfriend got a job, and we were able to make it work. You know, but what is, again, there's that type of, what sort I want to use here? There's that value, right? Because we seek value from people. We want to feel like we're worth something. And so in the moment when, you know, you buy a house and your whole life changes, you're going to be a parent, you're freaking the fuck out, and your stability that you thought you had is not as stable as you thought it was. You start getting worried and started thinking about that kind of shit, because this is what happens. This is where those thoughts creep in from. Now, the thing is, like, I'm not suicidal, you know, but I'm not going to lie. There's days even now where I have depression and it sets in, and I think, like, what's my value? What's it worth? What should I do? You know, if I were to die, would anybody care? And I think about that. I don't want to say relatively frequently, but it comes up, you know, because I have seasonal effectiveness disorder. So in the daytime here, it's like super gloomy, and it just sucks up my energy. But I'll tell you guys this. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this story has everything to do with the fact that I love movies, and the conversation surrounding them brings me joy outside of my family. And the thing is, I love my kids. My daughters are amazing. They drive me up the wall, but they're so cool. You know, they're so much fun. So that keeps me going. But it's like, but again, this kind of stuff keeps me going because we can have a conversation, we can joke about stuff, I can be myself, I make terrible jokes, and you guys laugh along with me and you guys accept me. And you have to understand, 3 years ago, when I had the entire commentary side of the internet coming at me and saying things about me that were not true and exaggerating things that I did do and making me out to be like the world's worst fucking person, believe me when I say those thoughts were very, very active. And I didn't do it because I'm also a little bit too afraid to do it, to be fair. You know, it's not like a narcissism thing. I'm just afraid of it. But again, this is one of the things that when I say like this channel saved my life, I'm not making that up. I'm not making that up at all. So I appreciate you guys. I just want you guys to know that I'm not trying to, this isn't like a pity thing or nothing. I'm being honest.
No. Yeah, no, I totally
So
understand, dude.
I empathize with Lindsay Ellis, and and I wish her the best. Social media is toxic as fuck. The whole, and it's not hard to get lost in it yourself. I mean, I go after people pretty hard sometimes, and I really don't like that. I've been trying to not post as often on that kind of shit. I've just been, if I type it, I've been trying to delete more of them than to add to the problem. So it's a progress. You work on yourself all the time, but I just, I'm glad you guys are here and I hope you guys have a good time. And that's what I care about. So anyway, listen, on that note, it's about 3.5 hours in. I've got to go to the bathroom like crazy and my voice is getting ready to go.
Yeah, there's one more super chat from
right. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, sorry, buddy. It says here, we got your, thank you, H Parts, by the way. We got your back, Matt. If I could talk, we got your back, Matt. Never forget that we are here for you as an audience. Your live streams have gotten me through some shitty days at work and at home. Well, hey man, I really appreciate that. And dude, Hunter, you're a really good guy, man. So thank you for everything. I like our conversations, man. Like there's never, I don't ever want anyone to ever feel like you have to pay me something to talk to me. I just don't want that. So I'm so thankful for it, but it's never a requirement and everything. So thank you, buddy. And I see you guys all in the chat. Thank you guys very much. Another film lover from San Diego. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Trained old school. Ugh, God. Good old San Diego. But oh yeah, and the last thing too, because I want to make sure that we spread the love a little bit. So our boy here, RJ, put up a video today.
Oh, thank you.
And I went and got your thing there. Now I'm just trying to find the
I'll post in the chat.
Oh no, I got it right here. I just had to find it on the StreamYard because I had screwed myself accidentally. All right, so this is. Did you want me to play the video or what?
Oh, no, you don't gotta play it. No, I just want to say, I put out a video earlier today talking about the Batman trailer. It's a quick little, 8-minute video. I kind of just go over my thoughts on it and talk about how it could change everything for DC going forward. So, go. I did some nice editing. It's made in iMovie, so it's not the best editing, but I tried doing something a little special with that. So I hope people like it. I tried doing something a little different with that video. So
no, it's all about progress. It's all about progress. That's how all this stuff works out.
It's not just static images. I do play videos in there too. So I tried.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, you posted it, and did you post it in private chat?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just make sure. All right, I'll post it in there as well. If you guys want to check that out, RJ's always here. RJ's a good dude. I really appreciate him. Same with Caden and with Jimbo and with Anna and Max and when Enoch pops in and Saggy.
I did record it on my phone using earbuds, so the audio is not the best. I probably need to put music in the background if I do videos like this in the future, but it's learning steps. But hopefully the content is good enough.
Yeah,
I like the rambling kind of videos where you just record for 8 minutes and just say what's on your mind. Those are some of those fun videos you can do.
I like that's this entire stream. This entire stream is just like that kind of shit.
Yep.
So you guys can check that out right there. I did post that right there in the chat. So go give RJ a follow so he can get monetized because YouTube's kind of dicking around on that one. So
I put in my AdSense application again to get my AdSense account approved. They still said no. And I don't know why. They said, "Oh, for whatever reason, your account doesn't follow our AdSense policies." I'm like, I don't know why, and YouTube still refuses to tell me. So
Yeah, YouTube's a dick.
But hey, if you want to support my content, there is a tip button on Twitter, and there's a tip button on Twitter. So if you want to go to my Twitter account and like pay me like $1 per video, I don't know, so every little bit helps to get better equipment and software. A hug works too. I will appreciate a hug.
Yeah, I'd give RJ a hug. He looks like a gigantic teddy bear or Snorlax, but in a good way.
Yeah, actually, a funny story. We have a Discord with Saggy Melons and some other friends. They made a fucking Snorlax emote with me, like a picture I took. They made that an official emote in the server.
Oh, that's how it works. That's absolutely how it works. But all right, guys, I've got to try to get some sleep. I got to be up early. 7 a.m. comes quick. Thank you all very much. John says Hollywood after therapy. Yeah, well, I mean, if Hollywood got more therapy. No, wait, they get a lot of therapy. They're all just fucked up. But anyway, you guys are great. Thank you all so much. Have yourself a fantastic night. We'll talk again tomorrow, hopefully over some brighter topics, and maybe we'll see what goes on. All right, guys, have a great one and peace out.